Okay, that is the button. Let me just press that button. Okay. For those that don't know about me, Kythus Tolem, the leader of the Savior City Coven. He... Sorry, all words. I gotta... Yeah. So, origin, he was a researcher for Talaris, the magic corporation. And then there was an explosion. He didn't have magic before, but now he does. And this mark, and until this point here, that goes to this point here, is still evidence of that. As you can see, there is a little sort of an... Here, hold up. Where's my camera? I'm looking at the camera. It's just over there. There we go. So you should, keyword being should, be able to see a little mark here. It's sort of hidden by the collar, because that's just how it is. That is the the rune of fire, to signify that he has magic. Now, it also blew off his arm. But as you can see, I have a new one. So, in Season 1, Kythus found that the majority of the Coven had left. There's still a couple people here and there, but the majority of the Coven left. But since it was his job, he continued research. Over time, he became the one that the Row went to in regards to magic stuff. And that is still the case. Especially when there was a fire elemental. That was fun. It was not fun. But yeah, yeah. So he was the one to go to for magic stuff. He didn't have all the answers, unfortunately, which is really not entirely avoidable, because it's only been around for 50 years. Yeah, so he eventually took leadership position of the Rose branch of the Coven. And then the necromancer showed up. It had been building over time. A bunch of zombies have been showing up, mushroom things. And then he showed up. The citizens of the Row, or at least a portion of them, went down to the necromancer to stop it. The Row wasn't the only, to my understanding at least, the Row wasn't the only area of Savior City that had zombies attacking. But because we dealt with the Row, because we dealt with the necromancer, and we have at least a portion of his knowledge now, there's still some more things left to find. The Callous Row branch of the Savior City was deemed the head branch of the Coven, and that makes me the leader of the Coven. Over the past year, after the necromancer's fall, Kythus, along with a handful of other characters, Conk, Bo, there's a lot of people to name, but yeah, with the help of several others, expanded the Undercity. So now we are more or less our own town. We're certainly the size of it. It's a small one, but still the size of it. And over the past year, people have come, people have gone. Kythus knows of a handful of creatures that are interesting, like Shale the Golem that has formed recently. There's Leilani the Dryad, however, she's been around since before the necromancer. Actually, she helped him recover his legs. I don't have it yet, but that's not the right thing. This cane is used for stability still, because my legs are not entirely recovered. I broke my legs, or my legs were broken due to a series of unfortunate events during the final episode of Season 1. So, for like the first half to 2/3 or so of the time skip, Kythus was in the grove almost exclusively. People came and talked to him when needed, that kind of stuff, but Leilani helped, and in return, he helped her learn more about her magic, and as well as the ability as how to read common. But yes, the people have come and gone, like I said, and I'm excited. Now, we aren't all 100% at the point where everything is perfect, period. We aren't at that point. There's a couple of things that I personally want to add, like a stone wall that I, over the time skip, I also got myself an affinity for earth. So, which allows me to do the wall. As I also want to have a sort of a generic sparkle for a prestidigitation and other generic. It would be a multi-use effect. However, I don't have the skill nor the time to figure that out at this point. But yes, I'm excited. Okay. Here we go. Also, please excuse this little bit right here. Actually, I'm going to memorize this later, but wait. That's the wrong one. Shit. There we go. Mana mihi in circuitu eius formare there we go. Mana capiamus protege corpus meum. Daily mage armor has been cast. Let's check out the sanctum. I didn't know that was there. I'm gonna have to tell Tynan about that. Tynan. Still nothing. I might need to fine-tune that rune. Looks like everything is in order. Hello, Lonnie.
Whoa. Morning.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. How are you three
Hello?
doing?
I came to check. I'm good. How are you? Doing well.
Good. You came to check?
I came to talk to you about the what's our deal for this like this time for what we're doing for the P. Like, what do you want to do?
Okay. That shouldn't take too long,
Mhm.
I don't think.
Okay.
If you follow me into
let's check
my
and see if you.
office.
Oh yeah. Yes.
If
Okay.
as usual, I would like to talk with you, Darius, to establish things. And if you have any
well.
information, you can stay as well. It shouldn't take too long.
Okay. So, I have only enough resources at the moment to construct 2 runes,
Okay.
which one would be for our little deal that we have. My usual, like, the way I usually receive my past resources, I was run dry, just because of it was only it's kind of like a limited deal for me moving where I was going from. They were giving me sort of like a current extra bit of help, and now I'm kind of like
Okay.
don't know where to go to next.
If you're asking for resources,
I was wondering if you have any.
if I can,
Yeah, basically.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, that'd be really helpful.
And once again, thank you for
yeah.
all of the help that you've done in protecting the sanctum and the grove.
Anytime, it's just
Yes.
what I enjoy, my passion.
Yes. If I need any more runes, I will of course come to you, and if I can manage to get you resources, I will do so. What exactly do you need?
Well, currently I need a lightning crystal, a fire crystal, and an earth crystal, as well as some lilies and some root.
I suggest against that. I'm sorry. It was the lightning, the fire, the earth, something, and what else?
I need some lilies and some elder root.
Okay. I suspect that Leilani, you know what happened.
What is that?
The specific purposes of it, I'm not entirely certain. However, there's a reason why I keep it here.
Ah, okay. Well, as I said, I have enough right now to make 1 rune, 2 runes. So whatever you need, just let me know, and I'll bring it right over to you for this month.
And I do suppose that Leilani would be able to help with the lilies and elderroot if she has time and is willing, of course.
Hello.
Darius could as well, but
I would really
he does have
it.
a number of responsibilities. But yes.
Whatever. I can help anyway. If you can point me in direction. I'm just really have no idea where to go here to find what I need.
I do know that we actually have a supply of fire and earth crystals. However, I don't know if we have any lightning, at least in the Undercity. That's going to be a little bit more difficult to find.
Yeah.
But yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
But yes.
Much appreciated. I'm probably gonna go and see if I can find any other ways I can get my hands on some more crystals, because those are basically all
Yes.
I really need.
Yes. The fire
Uh,
crystals are easy to get to. All you need to do is go into the incinerator, turn to the left, go across the rickety bridges.
Hello?
She does that sometimes.
You smell
Okay.
like fire.
I guess that is that a good thing?
I'm gonna guess I smell similar, however, a little different.
You smell like old fire.
I well, I mean, I
But
know
yes.
what fire smells like.
As I was saying, the
Mhm.
turn left when you get to the place where you can throw things into the incinerator. Follow the rickety bridge, and you can gather crystals. However, I would
I see.
request that you only harvest one a day. We do have some in our stores here,
Can do.
but yes, one a day for the sake of keeping the resources that we have. I don't want that to run out.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, absolutely no problem
Yes.
whatsoever. Any idea about earth crystals?
We can get those as well as shadow, water, and air. However, the air one I haven't been to directly. However, you need to go through the ice cave and go up some pipes.
For
And-
nature crystal, you must answer a riddle.
What's the riddle?
I'll think about it.
Worst case scenario, I can get one for you.
I like her. Oh, that also works.
Yes, you will-
okay, well, pretty much that's all I really needed.
Yes. Well,
Thank you
have a
very
good day.
much for your help. You as well. I will see you later. Hit me up on call me if you need me.
I am always on channel 25 if you need me.
25.
Yes.
Thank you. That works.
And if you two aren't on it, I suggest you be there as well.
I'll try to be on it when I'm not occupied.
Let me make sure that was closed properly. So, do you have any more news today, Darius?
Nothing new. Just
Okay,
same
then.
old, same old. Do you still want me to, well, do you have a list or anything of the people who still need to give a sample?
I will gather a list of the people that I care about.
Very well.
I in some cases I will ask first, but in others I don't want to ask, or they deny it. In some cases it doesn't matter, but in other cases it can.
Of course, we want to keep the trust of people, and
Yes. I do know
if I
that.
have to go behind their backs to get it.
Yes. I do know that Norman is one person I have that I'm curious about, but I would like he wants to talk to me. So I'd like to if it comes up in conversation, I will do so first. But after that talk, if it isn't relevant, I will tell you.
Understood.
Other than that, thank you. And here is your daily pay.
Thank you.
Yes. And as usual, I incredibly appreciate your help.
Of course. As long as it helps all of us down here.
Yes. I need to be careful with who I trust. Which is why
Duh.
I have you and Leilani and Bo and Conk. But yes.
Of course.
Would you like to leave now, or are you okay with staying if Leilani has something?
Elani, do you want me to stay or leave in case it's private?
I have nothing to talk about.
Okay then. I'm going to guess that the Grove is doing well.
Maybe a little too well. She's kind of intrusive.
Hmm.
Or so I've heard. She's growing out into the subway a little too much. Maybe I went overboard?
If you're concerned, you can limit it. If that is a point of.
I mean, I don't care. But all the fleshies are gonna care. Wah, wah, wah. I thought you were just rebuilding it. Wah, wah, wah. Now it's everywhere.
Yes, it extending into the subway isn't of much concern to me, but I can see how it would concern others.
I mean, I don't care either way.
It wasn't being used anyway.
I don't want people,
However, if it were to encroach upon Dr. Rowan's house, that would be a problem. I don't want it to be an actual problem for anyone.
I'll tell her to stop.
That is
Think about
probably
something.
best.
Speaking of which, I gotta show you something.
Really?
Not now, but later.
Oh, okay then.
First, I need to converse with Conk and Bo. I don't know where either of them are.
They might be in their
Might be
house,
busy up top with their shop.
or that.
Well, where are we going?
Personally, I'm going to the fire district to get some food.
I'm coming with you.
Suppose I'll tag along.
Were we able to go through, was it that tunnel to get there, or?
It's
That one or that one?
This tunnel. I'm gonna check ahead just in case.
Okay. It is amazing what we have built.
It is. You opened up tunnels.
Yes. It does help
breaking
that
down some
that it
walls.
that it existed prior. But
This way, this way.
Mom, is that you?
hello.
Sorry, never mind. I was gonna let you guys know if you want any drinks or food, we got the Deathlight Tavern down in the Water District is open for business now. We'd like to have your company whenever you got some time.
Okay then. I might just head over there. And
Invitations there if you wanna.
I might actually head over there. That might be a better idea. Introduce myself to the into the owner. Now,
The owner's my dad, Captain William Valser.
You have a dad?
Yes, I do. He's here
Let's
now,
go see
and he
him.
runs the Deathlight Tavern down in the Water District.
Let's go. Shove.
I'd be doing a good job
What's
if
your
I got
captain
some
of?
customers.
don't we want to go that way anyway? Doesn't that lead to the clinic?
Are we going to the clinic?
We would need to go through the entire air district.
Clinic leads to the air district, and the air district goes to the water district. So, yes.
Okay.
Or not air, steam. My apologies.
Ah.
I do hope that one day we aren't limited to the Undercity. People understand the beauty of magic. No more, so more can defend against instances like what we've had.
He has orange hair. Did you see that? That's crazy. I've
Ah.
never seen him before.
Yes, I believe that is Kane.
Kane?
Yes. That is...
I remember the man moving down here with the suits, but
Yes.
couldn't take it off. Should be about time.
Orange hair is natural for some creatures.
Really?
Yes. Especially humans.
Maybe some ice cream?
This one's a bit newer.
Yes.
At least I'm not
It's been worked on, but
familiar.
this is the first time I've seen it open. Hmm.
Everyone seems very active today.
Yes. It is nice.
Arthas?
Sorry, I'm being...
Hello, are you there? It's Alexander.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, okay. So about that bridge that you said, right? It says a bridge to the near the incinerator to get the fire crystals.
I'm
I'm
sorry, could you repeat that?
Not really. You said it was like you said there was a bridge, right, near the incinerator to get to the fire crystals.
Yes, to the left.
Okay, it's not really like a bridge so much as like a death trap. Just.
I've
future
walked it
reference.
before.
Okay.
It is sturdy
also,
enough. Do be
just-
careful, though.
Okay. And then as for the other crystal, you said there was an ice cave, and what else?
Yes, the ice cave leads to the air district, and
Okay.
Tenon should know. Should be able to better direct you to
Tenon?
the... Yes, Tenon. I believe he should be at the
Where
water,
is Tenon?
the hot springs. Or
Hot springs. Okay. Thank you.
Oni, white hair. Tattoos
white
on his...
hair?
Yes, tattoos on his arms.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay, then.
Yes, that's all I need. Thank you.
Understood. Leilani, just leave it
You
for
might have to
now.
wait
You can
until the
talk to Kane
shop
when he
is
comes by.
open. Yeah, he was here earlier.
I'm sorry about that,
but-
Cornelius.
It's fine, guys. I'm sure you have very important business. It seems that your little rascal is attempting thievery.
How so?
Oh, she was just trying to reach through the bars and take a plant of dear Kane.
I will deal with this.
In your shop, and she's a little confused as to why they're in there.
Have I offended you? I'm deeply sorry.
How polite.
I just want an explanation. You grow them?
Yes, I can show you. If you want. Alright. Right then.
His hair's orange.
I'm just... You're covered in flowers. Is that even that odd?
I'm not orange.
I suppose you're not.
Those are.
Is he trying to fraternize with the plant? Oh!
They're, oh dear, it's dysfunctional again. Don't worry.
I know, my gate is the exact same thing. We need a repairman.
It's nothing.
Oh,
Talk to the mechanic.
her eyes are growing. Is that normal? Her eyes are glowing.
Yes.
Very bright.
Yes.
Is it?
Be careful. Those are. Those are.
She
delicate
excited or
parts.
something?
They're fleshly.
Yes.
Freshly.
She's probably speaking to them.
Oh, she's speaking to them. She can speak in the
More or less.
Are plants good conversators?
I think it depends on the plant.
We have barely even met. Oh,
You take good care of your babies.
Thank you. They say the same to me. Sometimes.
But why do you put them in such small gardens?
Well,
They don't have
there's
room
no
to grow.
there's no ground here. So I make do. I have larger beds
You
in the
never been
back.
to the grove?
These are just
Have
for
you
display.
never been to the grove?
I've been told not to go there.
I believe that was if you wanted to avoid Leilani.
Yeah,
the one with the knife.
No,
A lot of people with knives.
Oh,
That was a different one.
I believe that one was
Don't
Bo.
have a knife.
Yes.
I can't
Oh,
even
not
hold
you.
them.
I don't even know what your name is.
None of your
Referring to you.
business. That's what it is.
So sassy, like her attitude, plant girl.
Do you
But
wanna see the
Are you
grove, maybe?
really a plant?
You wanna look at it?
Technically,
Is she pot something else, or is she entirely plant?
she is at
This
least
close enough.
not entirely plant. I'm not entirely sure the makeup of her, but she is certainly in tune with them.
Thank you for sharing.
Very peculiar. Interesting.
My name's Leilani, and your name is
Oh, so that's what
Ginger.
it is.
No, I'm Kane. Distant even by
Kane
real name.
Ginger.
Well, it is.
Ginger Cane.
Ginger Kane.
Oh,
What?
I seems to be locked in. Hold on a second.
Yes, the doors seem to be
The door.
functioning
Oh,
still.
excuse me, madam. I was just standing over here.
No worries.
Put this away now.
Thank you.
Another one.
That's Kira.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, there
Hi,
it goes.
hi, 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 hi.
All these doors are malfunctioning
Hmm.
Hi.
today.
We gotta
Hello.
talk to the mechanic.
How are you?
Oh,
We
don't
do.
worry.
But
One moment.
That's good.
yes, Kane, if
Look
you
at all of these plants.
aren't interested now
It's beautiful.
in going to the grove, I
Your
can
garden is coming.
That's rude.
show you another time
It's very broken. I'm sorry.
if
Usually I'm the one.
if any of you.
I'll probably
Yeah,
see
we're doing it
once
for
I've had my
everyone here. It
breakfast.
might be
and
Oh,
I
the
can
invitation makes sense.
Actually, I was going to
Covenant
continue that
happening
sentence.
at 9 in the morning.
Go ahead.
If
Should
any
we
of you
over
do
here?
need to contact me, as I believe I've stated to some, I am on channel 25.
You're channel
No.
25.
Excuse me.
What does that even mean? Oh, the radio.
Yes.
You're trapped!
The radio system.
Oh shit.
Oh, I
wait,
thought you were talking about on the telly.
Hmm.
Well done, sir.
Well, Kane?
For however long it lasts.
It's very
At least this place smells kind of nice. But,
I understand. The security technician is on, I believe he's reaching.
you seem very pleased with yourself.
They didn't want Leilani with him. Kythus, if I may,
Yes?
I'd like to talk with you at some point.
Okay then.
I hate technology.
It's nothing private. We could do it out
Oh.
there.
Okay,
we're
then.
not distracted.
I just didn't want to be cut in half.
Might as well leave while we can.
Chicken? Chicken? Don't play chicken.
Made it.
You almost
Yeah,
lost an
I would
eye
not do that.
I want to show you the grove eventually. You're not allowed to go there without me.
I
Interesting.
I'll think about it.
I
in the
mean
next
it.
hour or so. I need.
You are allowed, but please humor her.
Is she always a childlike?
Oh, she is. She is blessed.
Very
with
peculiar. Oh, to the young
Have a
again.
good day, Ginger
But-
Cane. You wanted food,
To be
Kythus?
Yes.
No,
One wish.
I head to the tavern
Oh,
like we planned.
That's unfortunate.
Ah,
Kythus,
yes.
the ignorance of youth.
about the classes we spoke about
Yes.
during the break. I think we could start them tomorrow if you wish.
Okay then.
Say an hour
It
after.
reminds me of the monster
An
that
hour
was
after
down
the
underneath
morning.
grove.
I will try. As you know, I can get caught up very easily.
So
Like-
like,
For example, I was going to go to the tavern, and it's already been half an hour, 40 minutes
Well, you
since I
know,
left my house, though.
Thanks.
I did stay.
Like
Yes.
the big
But yes, I will do my best.
Information, then.
that was
I
underneath the
will-
mushroom cave and killed
As usual, I'll be
Talaris.
heading up to the row later today, and I will mention it to anyone else that might want to know.
oh, is he the doctor?
Likely I'll be going up as well
we
myself.
were going around.
Okay then.
It's been some time
you
since
need
I've last been up
treatment
there, so
and
I'd
you're
like to,
Get
you
rid
know.
of him. We'll
let
put
people
a
know.
blindfold on you. It's fine.
Yes.
I feel like that would make it even scarier.
I wonder how the
Especially
grove
for
is.
medical
The row has been.
His voice. We don't have a lot of medical
How-
tools being down here, unfortunately. But I mean, we're
It
making
is.
do.
Yes.
I should probably go eat.
Seems pretty,
There's some excellent fish burgers if you want fresh delivery.
But
Lalani,
we're spreading the
what
word.
I was
If
telling
you
Kythus
require
is
any
that we're
medical
gonna,
assistance and we are not
with his
around,
permission, we're gonna
reach us
start
on
magic
channel
lessons
19
soon.
on our comms.
If you'd like,
We actually
tomorrow.
Ah, good to know.
If you
Channel
ever have a
19.
medical emergency, yeah,
Can
so
I learn how
spread
to do the thing?
I mean,
And if anyone's in
Probably,
go.
at some point.
Antiquities
And it's
or
really loud.
magical artifacts, I have one or two in
At
store.
some point, probably.
Right over there.
At least maybe.
I think it's called booming voice.
Nothing too extravagant.
That's what I
read,
Thank
at
you.
least.
Thank you. Nothing incredibly,
Well, if
handy
you'd
in
like to learn
combat,
more
but
about how
more
magic
so
works,
for,
young lady,
you know, homey kind
an
of
hour
thing.
after the morning
It's been very
starts
nice and
tomorrow,
quiet.
we will start
lately,
classes.
Everyone seems to have
No,
sneaked in.
they won't be exactly about
I
how
think a lot
to
of
Speaking of
people
people,
learn
are
spells.
different
It'll be
now.
about the
Yeah,
aspects of magic.
I'm
But we'll get there eventually.
I'm at work technically right
We'll get there eventually.
And I can always provide supplemental education,
Oh, is that his name?
No one would be
as I'm
wrong.
available, of course.
All you could say was,
But yes, I think,
that's what he was called, and
They
all you could say was,
understand. They won't fear it as much.
So I just
at
called
least
him
not down here.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that
Is he
we should go to the
Thank you,
tavern,
sir.
Honestly, I thought his name was Jeremy
just in case, so we don't
or Jimmy.
I kind of like Jeremy more than Jeremy,
miss it.
to be honest.
I don't know when they're
Jeremy's
going to
such a
close.
nice name.
He's
like
a
a
cool
Sure, the
guy.
person with that name is such a nice person.
But yes,
You don't need to be. You don't need to wear glasses to be smart.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where's the tavern?
Makes you smart though. That's how all the movies.
should be the way we were going
I mean,
before we came in here.
Hi, arrows. Have fun. Going okay.
Squishy diets are strange.
Hmm.
Can be, yeah.
What is cake?
Lots of sugar and wheat.
Sweet bread, basically.
Hey, it's
Mhm.
you!
Yep. Hi.
Hi, you.
Good. No, not yet. I was trying to find the air ones, but my friend said he wanted to keep it a secret from me, so I was gonna see if I can find them here.
You're not the monster from underneath the mushrooms, right?
He is not.
He looks like it though, doesn't he?
Yes, and I can see why you would be concerned.
A little bit.
I guess I'm just gonna go get exploring then.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ooh,
It's fun.
It.
I've heard the stories. It's more than fun.
Yes.
he's a healer, right? You're like me.
I am. I work in the medical down there.
I also
But-
make people feel better.
Good. Well, maybe we'll work together at some point.
You can't work on me. It doesn't work.
Oh no, I don't think I even could. I don't know where to start. No
Yes,
offense.
her anatomy is
I don't have any organs.
different.
That would do it. Anywho,
Food!
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Food shelf.
Do you have a good day, Doctor?
You likewise. You too.
Food.
I'm gonna go throw this out. Excuse
We're
me.
gonna go
pardon.
get tavern food.
Oh, of course. By the way, excuse me.
Okay.
Before
Yes?
y'all go, I actually should share some information. If you do need any medical assistance, please, if you have any device that can get any of the radio frequencies down here, please do not hesitate to reach out to frequency 19. That is
19.
usually where you'll find us. 19, and that's where you'll find us. We will be happy to send you an EMT.
19.
Yes. And I am on 25 if I'm needed.
All right, 25, 5, and 19. 5 are apparently for the repairs, but thank you so much.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna go find a way to dispose of the cup. And y'all take care.
Yes, you too.
Of course.
The rum comes in big. You see the things on the wall?
Water is free.
The muggy
Tankard.
things. Yeah, that's absolutely. We got tankard rum. You can have some of that.
I'll
Well,
take one of those
come
as a
on
bacon
in.
egg then.
Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to the Death Flag.
Hello there.
Oh, you look like
Oh, fancy.
you got money.
I do not.
You look rich.
Yeah.
Rum and bacon.
That's-
I do have
Ain't-
enough money
ain't
to
none
purchase a
of us
meal,
down here
though.
got money. Welcome. Welcome. Take a seat. We'll come around to all of you if you want something. We sell food, rooms,
Okay then.
drinks, you name it.
Getting busy in here.
They mind us it here. Go for it.
I think it's best we sit over here
Chairs?
for our own party.
Sure.
Get the water.
There's a little secret.
There you go.
Table
I
to
think
sit,
we're
chairs
meeting.
to sit.
That's your ale on the 500 credit.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, we're not doing secrets right now, so over here.
Enjoy your
Super
drink,
secret.
Do you seriously think we will be, anyone down here will be able to afford that?
I definitely
We have
did
an
that all on
upstairs
my
that's
own.
rough, and the crow's nest. If you should look over the water district. It's a lovely view.
Sorry, Shale. I think any chair would break under your weight.
Welcome. What are your names? I don't think I seen you around.
I'm a bit
I am Kythus Tolem.
I know what water is. Water's free, huh?
I am the leader of the Coven.
Thank God it's free.
Fancy.
I'd have to jump out there.
Leader. Well, I am Captain William Vault.
Consider bacon
You may
and eggs
call me
adjacent.
Will if you so wish.
Pretty sure.
What can I get you? We do the Street Samurai vodka, Portside red wine, Death Flag rum, Maryland's mead, Cyborg cider, gunpowder ale, and grog, food, and rooms.
My dad said he's got a special way of getting the egg and bacon.
What food do you have?
Well, we have fish and chips. Egg and bacon is only in the mornings. We got the fishy surprise chowder. We got gruel, bread, free peanuts.
I think you cooked it right.
Peanuts are pretty good.
I'll take the fish and chips.
It tastes good.
Sounds good. Wake up! Fish and chips! Start it! Can I get anything else? Or any?
I'll have the fish and chips as well as
Make
that gunpowder
it two!
ale.
Gunpowder ale! What about you two?
I'll get the fish and chips. Who wanted the
I
fish
don't
and
eat.
chip? The Fisher chips. Fish chips.
Can't do it.
Us too.
This lovely gentleman over here.
Here, can you pass that over to him? I can't get around the trailer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Is your sword real?
Thank you.
Does it look real?
I can also get a few other things in it.
Yes, it's real.
Anybody want anything else?
What can I get you?
Another set of fish and chips and
Water,
gunpowder ale for me.
Water's
The ale,
free.
okay. You got the ale? Give it to the...
You drink?
I don't have any money.
Here's the ale. I'll get you a fish and
can
chip.
try it.
Thank you.
All right. What do you want?
I thought that they said, hey, you want water?
All right. There's, you know, there is plenty of water outside the door. You could just take a dip if you so wish.
I'm a water lizard.
But I'll get you some water.
Can you... How do you make the fishy chippies?
They hear jump out there, the line plays. I understand.
Excuse me.
This is pretty good.
Fish chippies.
Thank you.
We try. We did get the fish
So
fresh
how's the
this morning, thanks to the robot man that comes by.
Yes. That is good.
You get the gunpowder ale?
Want anything? Yeah, he's got the ale.
Yes.
That ale.
Thank you.
Water?
Maybe they got something to do with the
Your water.
spirit lady.
Enjoy. Thank you so much for coming.
You need anything else?
You're welcome.
If you need a room, there's at least free upstairs. If you want a nice view of the water district, the crow's nest is always open for you.
I'll get you some.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Enjoy yours as well.
Water.
You know, I should ask what they put in the water around these parts, but
Probably.
Don't ask, you don't want to know. It's the Undercity. What do you think they put in it?
it should be. Yeah, I know.
We do have filtration.
Have you been
I know, I was just there.
In there lately, Kythus?
So repeat that?
Have you been in there lately?
No.
I could bring him over.
Yeah, okay.
I found
You
it
might not want
earlier
to count
today.
on that. Pardon?
Is there a problem?
So much scum in there.
The sewer water's bad for you. Don't swim in it.
Yeah, the thing down the road.
Yeah. That way.
Hmm.
Yeah. Look at some fucking rat was living in that shit. Oh.
There's rats?
Hmm.
To the death flag.
Live next to water and sewer. Of course there's rats.
Come on up.
You guys want anything else?
Also watching the others usually not.
I think I'm good. Thank you, though.
I'm okay.
Oh, good.
Stupid
Y'all want
people,
anything? What are you?
assholes,
Drink, food, room.
cannon
I
fodder.
wasn't told
Everything
anything.
down here.
As of fantasy stories, I think the most accurate description would be Dryad.
No, we don't
The
sell
Undercity.
turkey here, son.
Zombie
But we
dance
do
things are gonna
sell
kill you if you're
Are you
corporate,
dry?
don't worry.
Fish and chips, chowder, fruit.
You want some water?
That's good.
That's free.
Right here.
Plays me
I
on
got
sign.
water.
I should be fine.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Totally, yeah, sure, 100%. I have water.
Same talk.
Enjoy the company
Yes.
of these pigs.
Is there anything
is
that you
shale.
would like specifically?
I'm kind of on a mission.
I don't think you can actually
like
eat.
anything that you could actually ingest? I mean, not
He
in,
eats
but
rocks.
eat.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You want
Are
rocks?
you talking
We could
to
get some
me?
rocks.
On me.
I'm okay. I get enough from the light sources around here, but the water's nice. Clean.
Feel like far away from.
We could add rocks to the menu. Probably.
Mika, can you go
I've
around?
been here too long.
I would like
Need
rocks.
to slow down.
We'll add rock.
Any
We're gonna add something
knock
for
on wood.
synthetics, probably. I don't know. I gotta ask my dad.
quartz is tasty.
Still running.
And also stuff.
We add rocks to the menu. Synthetic. Why are they asking?
He isn't synthetic.
Somebody earlier did from the burger shop.
He's a rock and he eats rocks.
I think they're asking for the synthetic folk who come here.
Hmm.
There was a person that
They don't
was
need
a
to
rock
eat,
that
they're
does.
machines. What does that even mean?
They do need to charge themselves,
I don't
though.
understand.
But does
Who's
that
the one that
count as
eats
eating or
rocks?
sleeping?
Shale, something along that line.
He is a
I
rock.
don't know what that was. I thought that was a moving decoration.
And you eat them? And like cannibalism or something?
Spawned from the grove at one point. No. Just a question at this point. They just
Gotta keep growing out of the ground. Okay.
taste good.
Earth zone.
Alright. You
Yeah, I'm
were.
finished with my.
I'm pretty sure the rocks aren't sentient or sapient or anything like that.
I wouldn't eat me. I'm not interested.
Yes.
But I don't question the grove. Whatever she does, I follow. And if Shill came out of the grove, then Shill's important.
Is that where you're from?
Multiple times.
Grove?
Their name's Grease Palm, so I suppose only their hands.
I heard about it. Haven't visited there myself. Heard it's just full of trees and green stuff.
She used to live upstairs.
What's it like?
And run her mouth on it.
Beautiful.
The air's very nice.
The cleanest area
What do you mean
actually.
by beautiful. I consider this place beautiful.
It is the.
Forest before?
Can't say I have.
Better than me.
I've traveled many of the stars, but
We
never
talked to him
seen
about the arm
trees.
wrestling.
Oh yeah, we do arm wrestling matches out back over there.
Hmm.
If you ever want to gamble with your friends, give it a shot. It's good
Do we
fun.
want to use our
Passes the
magic?
time. Yeah, sure, if you want to. Just don't blow up my bar, or
In
you'll
that
be paying
corner is
for it.
warmer.
Thank you. Oh, really?
Welcome.
I'm going to win
Thanks
that.
for
When is
stopping
it?
Make sure you spread the
Yeah.
Oh, you can do it whenever. Just demand a duel.
Here's my tank.
I will find someone to duel. I will duel them.
You got it.
And I will win.
Surround it. You got it.
Sure you will.
Have a good one.
You ever win, you get a free drink on the house.
Am I allowed to have alcohol?
Look here, you fucking two-hour
Are you
leg
able
fuck.
to?
You really want to go?
I feel like it is not a good idea.
Oh, didn't you lose those two?
9, 10, 11.
You talking about? You can't come to a bar like this and say alcohol is not a good idea. Of course it's a good idea. It's gonna make your blood go. Keep you warm
You may
inside.
not, but thank
I
you.
Got a
think I
point.
will, but
I'm not entirely certain I want to find out if it has any adverse effects
Zonto.
with someone of
Yeah.
different anatomy.
I don't have any organs.
Come on.
You ever eaten a mushroom before?
Look,
No.
I would've thought that after at least 2 years,
Well,
you wouldn't
alright
hate
then.
my guts.
Mushrooms are friends, not food.
Alright. I hope you guys are enjoying your food.
Yes, it is good.
Mhm.
I'll leave you be then. I've landed you here for too long. See you later. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Can we hit
Well, hello there, miss.
Hey, sorry, that was interrupting something. Just grab a drink. Why the hell is Grease or get a seat?
You can do it either.
Hit her head really hard or something.
Alright.
We got pork chop.
Move out of the way,
This
Grace.
is nice. I like this place. Even though it's made of cut down trees.
Kind of sad that this place is
I can tell they've been put to good use.
It's good to meet you.
Yes.
I'm new around here, so.
Of course.
They're saying there's a lot of new faces.
Even though it's kind of strange sitting on the dead bodies of your ancestors.
Yeah.
Kira?
But I'm used to it.
It's strange
We all
walking
decided to
on
chop
them
the
too.
trees down.
Kind of dark one, the kind of spooky one. That one.
Imagine you're just chilling and then someone cuts your legs off. And then cuts you up and puts you into a building like this. That would suck.
That would not be fun.
Definitely an odd experience.
Make yourself a home. Take a seat. We also sell food and we sell.
Hello, hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. I was told that I might be able to talk to you about acquiring an earth crystal,
How much was the aim?
if possible, please.
That was a great idea.
Can I go show her one?
Yes, you can.
Shale, you wanna go? Are you finished with your water?
Y'all want anything?
I used it.
Oh. No, I'm good. Thank you.
It's on my head.
It's on your head.
You want a drink?
Head up to the crow's nest if you like. It's a good place to look over the water district.
That's not
It's
this
in
is
the
where?
I could
It's in the
afford
grove.
all they-
On the grove.
I can't
Okay.
drink.
Could you possibly
What?
show me where that is?
What do you mean? You got a weird
Okay,
medical,
okay.
medical? You got a medical?
Do you
Yeah,
happen to know
a
where in
bad
the
word.
grove it might be?
You can't get to it by yourself.
You hurt?
Do thank you.
Okay.
Always a pleasure.
Where do I pay?
Make sure you come back again, you hear? It's good having your company.
Okay, well, bye.
Where do I pay?
Where do you pay? Up front over there.
Okay then.
Could you possibly lead me to it?
You both had the fish and chips?
Yes.
Gunpowder ale?
I only have the
You
fish and
didn't have a
chips.
drink, did
Yes.
you? Yeah.
Alcohol does not work very well on me.
Issue today. A lot of doors are malfunctioning.
So that'll be only 1,500 credits for the fish and chips.
Okay then.
Very well.
Fancy.
Yes, it is.
Like our customers in here.
It is helpful.
You alright? You malfunctioning?
And for you, the gunpowder ale, that's going to be 1,000 credits
Dad, you know you
as
can
well.
buff this out. Hunter, please.
Very well.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm busy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you dearly for coming. I hope
Yes.
you enjoy the rest of your day.
you as well.
Of course.
Make it take care of it.
I could teach you how to tie shoes.
Hmm.
I have slip-on boots.
Slip-on boots?
Hey, watch where you're walking, lady.
They're really close.
No consideration.
I'll just fix that in
Yeah,
my
you.
shop later. It's a little more busted than I thought. But we're good. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Got 2 down. 1 to go.
Mika,
Good.
thank you
Going
for the
good.
water.
Wait. That's right. You said I can only do 2, right? Was it
The
you? Or was it someone else?
we don't have any lightning crystals, but the only one that is not publicly accessible is the earth crystals.
Okay.
At least
I'm not touching
by
it.
yourself.
I've never
Trying
seen
to
a
fix
robot
it.
fish before.
Don't.
I don't even think I've seen a lightning crystal.
Ignore that. That was just my brain. I'm a little fried today.
Let's
a little
go.
overwhelmed.
Well.
Usually I get my surplus from in the past. Used to get everything handed to me, so it's kind of like
Everybody, let's go.
Yes.
just getting used to the rough and tough way of handling things.
Come on. Come on, mate.
Pardon me.
Well,
Oh my god, the spider nurse looks just like the monster from the Undercity.
That was good business.
I have someone to introduce myself to.
I shit myself.
I didn't know you shit.
Oh.
I got so scared.
Yeah. He works underneath here. Fucking shit.
Lieutenant,
Runs up.
Every time
did you
I
wish to
see
speak
him,
with me?
I just want to like.
I was trying to find you. You said something about needing more information on things, so.
Yes, yes.
Like my beads and apparently my magic, so.
Do you have a place that you would prefer to talk?
Anywhere that has,
Everybody else does.
I'd say anywhere with like a nice meditation spot, then I can actually show you what I do.
Okay then. Hmm.
Why does it look like somebody dipped him in a fucking glue stick?
Okay, I think. There's a grove, right?
Doctor?
Excuse me.
Hole.
Yes.
What?
I thought you said hold.
No, I was like, oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Sorry, having some hearing problems.
Okay.
Do you know of a good place?
Yes, I'm going there.
was just making sure. I didn't know if I was following you or if you were going somewhere else. I
I
don't
guess
know.
we're
Yes.
all going to the same place.
Now you're being called.
Yes.
Sorry, big guy.
Yes.
I'm not trying to bug you. How are things in the Knowledge District right now? Anything broken? Need to be
Everything's
repaired?
fine.
Everything okay for you guys?
I
Homes as
think,
well?
yes, I believe most of the things that you could repair are fine.
I believe the one named Iklos is having a problem with his door. He told me.
Another electrical system.
Yes. The
Alright, tonight I'm going over the entire electrical system. So I should be able to get it
Yes.
back and I'm running. I guarantee it's nothing more than another rat getting stuck in there,
Tug.
or your vines.
I'm sorry. She's a little intrusive, but she stopped, I promise. Once I tell her to stop.
It's perfectly fine, no worries.
Just glad the hot
I'll make sure
spring
that
doesn't have a
I
door.
don't cut them, I just pull them off and move them. So I don't have another mistake like last time.
It would hurt if you did. Kythus, we gotta go. We got
We don't
people
want
waiting on us.
Take care.
You too.
You're good.
Do you have something you need to take care of first, or?
Me? No.
Okay. You seemed like in a hurry.
Not intentionally.
I mean, it seems slightly rude to hurry a man with a cane.
I guess we're taking the tunnels.
Don't worry, it's not that dark.
What's wrong with the dark?
The same with what is wrong with magic to some. Fear the unknown.
You don't know what lurks underneath.
The only thing that really needs to be feared here are their angry spirits that are everywhere.
Fortunately, that is the only thing that has been a problem recently.
Recently?
Yes. The I
That's like spitting on a death worm out in the wastes.
You guys are gonna agitate the thing.
with magic involved, something will happen. That is almost a guarantee.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not gonna spit on it. I'd sooner have my limb bit off by a death worm.
I wouldn't. Nothing's pissed off.
It's. I was told it's dead. I was told it's like.
To
not
my
even,
understanding, it
alive.
is.
I didn't want to know that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of personal
It
information.
is dead. But it's pissed off.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's.
Well, what is it?
Pissed off and dead. Sounds just like my dad.
It's a giant.
It's a dragon.
worm or something. I don't know. All I know is that it's pissed off.
Look bad.
Hmm.
Look bad.
Like a mushroom.
What's happening?
We're playing follow the random. I don't know who we're following.
We're all going to the same place.
Are we? Where's that?
The Grove.
Oh, the oddly green place. Okay. I'm not used to that kind of place.
Not many are.
At least it's comfortable being home.
I'm from the inner city, so we don't have anything there like that.
Yes.
Unless you call the Zen gardens there.
Holographic
Then
trees.
you're about to get your mind boggled.
Yeah, mine definitely was.
Okay, good to go.
Oh, are you ready to have your mind boggled?
Definitely ready for my mind to be boggled.
Welcome to my home.
Huh.
Head on in as you wish. Just please don't take any of the plants. I'll show you the crystals in a little bit.
Oh my.
When you walk in here, you will notice a distinct change in air quality. It's easier to breathe.
Probably the only calm
Upon
place
entering, you
that
will
I've.
realize that the air quality has increased and your breathing is easier.
This is unfortunate.
This is probably the only place that I like there are no angry things in it.
Yes.
You would be correct. You're yourself. You're like a plant specialist. I mean, I would assume because you're a plant specialist. So.
Well, originally I didn't have to. It was here for me, but then some people decided to blow it up.
Blow it up?
So we had to fix it.
Who would do that?
I believe it was Quixote.
Men in suits with bad breath.
Where
is the other man?
Right here.
Look very blown up.
I take slight offense to that first part.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Could be better. Do you live here?
No.
Okay.
Not in the Grove.
I mean, I just
really had to think about that one.
You're like you're.
I don't exactly know where he lives, but it is down here.
I live in a mushroom.
So it's down there?
Mushroom though.
I was gonna say he reminds me of the two running the shop up top in the noodles.
Yes.
Are those mushrooms you live in also alive? Can we talk to you?
No. The house.
Huh.
Can't talk to houses.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
So obvious.
I would say you could really talk to anything. Just, you could even talk to yourself.
Does anyone hear that?
Just don't respond.
I
Hear
do.
what?
What is that? Oh, hey.
Hear what?
Oh.
What are you doing?
I was concerned.
What's a
Oh.
Scoliosis.
Oh,
Like bones.
It's when your spine goes.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think I might have that as well. My tends to do that.
It's bad. Okay.
I think the
So, plants are
thing
cool.
that I have
Yes.
is a really small
Grove
heart.
is awesome, but he's funny. Okay, lady.
Okay.
Are you ready to get your crystal?
Yes. Yes.
Ginger cane, enjoy yourself. Take as much time as you need touching the grass.
He's having a really good time.
Denon?
And I thought, yes. Sorry,
This way.
I'm being
Hey, I've
weirded out
always
by whatever
appreciated it.
is happening over there.
Not entirely sure how to explain it, but knowing the other people here, I doubt that's too much of a surprise.
Sorry to tag along, but what's going on with this group?
Right now we are
Don't touch anything. I'll know.
doing some little bit of private business.
Private business. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will find you later then. Someone suggested I talk to you about something. So.
And you are?
My name's Rose. I moved here about 3 weeks ago. And
I do think I've seen you
was very
around.
curious about that. I've been mostly in my apartment or setting up my business. There's still so
Understandable.
many boxes to unpack. But I was told you'd be the person to ask about that blue barrier by the
Yes.
the pit.
Do you have
I
magic?
get this strange energy around there. I do. Yes.
Yes. That barrier can be opened by anyone with magic. Just press the rune on the left. Make sure to close it.
All right. And what all goes on in there?
That is the headquarters of the Savior City Coven.
Coven.
Yes.
And how would one go about joining a coven?
I will talk to you later. I don't want to keep these people waiting any further.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
If you do
I'm
need to talk
very
to me,
sorry.
though, I'm on channel 25.
Channel 25.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Very good to meet you.
Yes.
And all of you. I'm Rose, by the way. Well,
nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
Mm-hmm. I have patience.
Things have a tendency of
Something a
taking
lot.
forever, or longer than expected.
It's fine.
Yes,
There's some-
always.
To the
this is
right.
Something that I've learned right through the bush. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. Give me one moment. My hearing seems to be having problems.
Of course, take your time.
You old men took too long. We're already going back down.
Oh my god, you guys are so slow.
Do be careful. It is a long way down.
I know. I do remember being here with that shrine. Is that why you're bringing me all the way up here?
Yes.
And there it is.
I figured the shrines are the best places for you to meditate.
Yes. Give me a moment.
Yes, he's just visiting the shrines that we have all around. Did you get the crystal you were looking for? Very good.
Thank you.
Well, as long as you ask Leilani
Yes.
about it, he should let you
Meditation is how my connection to the spiritual plane.
Yes. This is going to be harder for you to get to without assistance, but
Is going out again.
I believe you do know where most of the other shrines are.
I remember one in the air district and one in the, I believe, water district was the one that I found before.
Yes.
Very close to my home.
There's the water district. There's one in the incinerator.
Mhm. I do remember that one. I think I was there with you.
Yes. There's the air one that you have to go through the ice area.
That's a bit of a trek.
Yes. There's one in the
There is
mushroom cave, and I saw one above the pit to the sanctum.
There is one area that is of concern to me. The one place that seems is the most of turmoil, and that is the shadow area. If I could get access to that at some point, just to see what
It is not barred.
is going on down there.
It is not barred. It is public like everywhere else.
Right, but I do not see a shrine.
There might not be one. I haven't been there. Not in a while.
Troubling. Well, has there been any news on the item that I've been looking for?
I don't think so. Unfortunately, Darius left, but
I do have a bit of a ransom on it for anyone who can bring it to me, from my own income that I've acquired before I moved here. I've got a 50,000 credit reward to who can get the items back to me.
if you give me just one moment. That will be good information to know. Darius, You
I'm
don't
having
need-
a problem with my hearing. If you will give me 1 moment.
You don't need to respond, but for those beads, I believe it was 50,000 credits to whoever
Yes, 50,000.
50,000 credits to whoever finds it. That might
Yes, whoever
that
can bring
might
it to me.
get some people motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, as always, if you have any concerns, you can come to me. And I do stay on channel 25. If you didn't hear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I personally believe it is best I be contactable, considering how much I'm needed.
You seem like a very important person down here, so.
Yes, I am the leader of the coven.
Mm-hmm. Well,
many responsibilities.
I am a licensed samurai from the Undercity.
Okay then. If I ever need one, I will consider you. At the very least.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I help out where I can.
I can fully believe that your assistance might be needed. The Wastelands is mostly undiscovered, and I have a feeling.
I see.
Very bright open.
Indeed. So your shop's in the fire district?
No, it's actually on the knowledge district. If you if you come over here and you go in the corner, and then you just take a right along with
Hello.
the right side of the street.
Shaska? Down. Hello. I believe I don't have anything to do aside from possibly talk to one person. If you'd like to have that appointment after I check out the sanctum.
Sure, of course. I was just headed. Yeah, I can meet you at the sanctum. Currently the doors are on the fritz for our medical tent.
They
so I can
have
either
been
meet you.
having problems.
Yeah, they're all over the place. I think
Mhm.
electrical's been all over the place, funky around here. But I can meet you at the magic sanctum. I've just been told I need. Somebody's looking for me in the grove. So
Okay then.
I'll be right back.
I won't.
And meet you there.
Yes. And in case you haven't been told, I am on the channel 25 if I'm needed at any point.
I'm on channel 19 for any medical.
That is true.
emergencies.
Yes.
So we'll be able to contact each other. It's good to know.
Yes.
But I will meet you there for the appointment that we have set up.
Yes. Thank you.
Sounds good, Kythus. Of course. See you in a bit.
Not particularly surprising. Sup? Thanks for the follows, guys, and hello. Also, I can't tell if this is the eyes closed face. He's just resting his eyes, I promise. Also, this is the closed face, the closed eyes face, right? I am calm, not concerned. I can't remember. But yeah, it's been good. It's nice. It's nice to come back to. It's nice to do this again. When we were talking to, when we were talking to Kane at the first time, I just had a moment of, this is it. This is actually happening. Like, I think it was like a moment of proper immersion. Like, that moment, like it. Yes, I'm streaming, but that looked like what you might see for something promotional, for like a scene with a handful of characters, or like maybe a Twitch clip of something epic. Shit. I cannot tell. There we go. A rare moment of rest. It also feels nice to just like be able to relax as well. How long has it been? Yeah. Thought I saw something. Everyone is supposed to do half an hour at least of work. But for Kythus, it sort of blends together, work and not. Sup, Fed? Perfect timing.
Hey, Kythus.
Hello.
A couple of gentlemen looking for you, I believe, as well, or just in general. Clark, and I forget the other gentleman's name.
Hello.
How's it going there, Kythus?
Going okay.
Sorry to bug you. Your fancy coven, you pretty much run that, right?
Yes.
Wanted to introduce an idea to you. Something I've been passionate together. Think you might be interested in hearing.
Be worth your time.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to give you some privacy? Are we good? I can come back.
I think that'd be great.
Hold up. Sorry.
Privacy would be good.
I'm being cold.
Kythus, are you there? Hello?
Hello? Alex?
Your style.
Oh yes.
Thanks.
Hi. I actually managed to collect everything I needed for the day. I had a quick question if you were available.
Yeah, back in my college days,
How
I
quick?
just wore headphones all the time. Just didn't really talk to people, so.
Do you happen to know a good way to get my my name out there for
cut your hair,
my shop? Like, a good, like is there any like
start, that kind of thing.
any like ideas you have that can help me?
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I think
Any like anywhere in this like in the Undercity that could use rooms.
I'm sorry.
magic in general.
This is going to take a moment.
Hey, you're good, Chief. You're good, Chief. Don't worry about it.
I'm not very much a professional in advertising, but at some point if you talk to Coach, he might be able to get you the resources.
Coach? Who's Coach?
Coach Eric, mayor of Callous Row. He might be able to he might be able to get you some signs that you can possibly with the correct funding. Otherwise, I really don't know. I will tell people about you if it becomes relevant, but other than that, I do need to go back. Get back to what I was doing.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Yes, I heard. Request off under Crunderbot?
Yeah, Crunder, please. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt your RP.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, as should be apparent, especially with that text, Fed. Yeah, I'm role-playing, and it's good. It was nice to have that moment.
First of all, I've been coding stuff, and like when I'm looking at the most stuff, it's mostly look like the CPU. So that's the code.
I got a shirt. Look at that.
Are we good to go ahead and go back in?
You got a shirt.
You can probably go. You can probably go back in, right?
I think so.
I mean, you can go back in.
Alright, cool.
Don't resume RP. You can get your space, but don't resume RP until everyone's in. Like,
Okay.
People can get to their places now. You can do like abroad.
Not where it meant to go, but this works. That's this way. It is farther than I thought.
Okay, I don't actually want to fall back there because that is death. That is canon death. I can't even.
Not
joke
right
about
now,
that one.
though. We're not role playing.
Oh?
Don't please.
yeah.
I feel like that's. I feel like this. Yeah.
I'm kidding. See, yours means a lot. Because you literally can cannonball.
Yeah. So.
This is true.
When I opened the door. Before that, I went in to see if Rose was in there, but she wasn't. So I just laid on one of the benches for like good 5-10 minutes. It was nice.
Oh, understandable. Oh yeah. Yeah, shit, I should probably go ahead and set myself to 5. By the way, if you set your radio, it pretty much autos you to talk, right? I've just been kind of going off that.
Oh, hold up! I need to.
I'll go to the air dish. I gotta know.
Right now! Everybody!
I'm loading her weight.
Shit.
Callous Row cleared and safe for residential use.
Sorry about that.
Oh, speak of the devil. I just find that, Chief. No worries. Now, this probably should be kept private just for safety's sake, but it's nothing diabolical.
Shall we go into my office then?
You got an office?
Yes. I am the leader of the coven.
How about we take him to the bar? I think I got someone coming by to the bar as well here not too long, so I think it might be.
We'll go into your office.
Okay.
The office it is.
Kythus, I will let you handle this first.
Yes.
You want to just...
I will contact you.
On 19?
Yeah, I will contact
I'll
you.
be around here. For sure.
Sorry
See you,
about this.
gentlemen. No worries. This is just a doctor
See you
appointment.
around, miss.
Take care.
Are you about to tell me this is your office?
This isn't my office. My office is this way.
Bioluminescent, right? You don't have anything connected to that.
That is magic. Those are magical
Can't
crystals.
see anything in here. Shit, it's bright.
Lover of...
Is that terrifying whatsoever?
Yes. I recently have come upon a collection. And
Ooh, what the fuck is that?
do not touch it.
I'm not touching it.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but there is a reason why it's here.
What's that noise? I just heard something strange.
These are all of the runes, right?
Yes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard something weird. Alright.
But yes. What was it?
Yeah. So, alright. I wanted to talk to you. Since you're the leader of the Coven,
Mhm.
I think it makes sense to at least be able to introduce you to the idea. So, I have some informants up top. Workers that I work with. Up in the Row, as well as over in the Upper City, and even in the
Really?
Wastelands. This person doesn't work in the Upper City, but they frequent there. The Row's being active again. People
Yes,
are no longer just jamming their faces full of noodles every single day. They're actually going out and doing things. And that also includes the Upper City.
I have I have noticed a similar thing down here.
And it started to worry me a bit. And being how much maintenance and work I've put into this city and its people, I feel wrong just letting things fester. Never really been my cup of tea.
Well,
Probably why I keep bugging you people so much.
hopefully.
So I had an idea.
Sorry. Continue.
I had an idea. Something to put forward. Magic users, you have your coven.
Mm-hmm.
You have a group you can come together, discuss, and do all of that. The other districts full of just workers and people, we don't have that. So, I wanted to introduce an idea of every district having a head, and then potentially us having a council that we can come together and actually come up with plans and bring the people together. Get a connection with everybody going, so when the road does bleed down here, we're not all sprinting around trying to find a leader. We know exactly who to go to, and we have an actual plan. And you run the coven.
Heavy. Whoa. Holy shit.
Sorry, I had a terrible headache just then. The
okay?
last thing I remember hearing was "we can come together." I think that's what it was.
Oh, what I said is, yeah, we can come together.
Yeah.
We don't need no mayor.
Well,
that way we can. That way we can survive with our own ecosystem together, rather than hoping that whatever problems come, we can just fix them on a whim or beg for the row to help us.
I'll need to talk to Beth. But, sorry, I am not in charge of the Undercity as a group of people, as a town. I am not the mayor. Technically, Coach is. Coach still is.
We weren't saying you were any mayor. And who's wait,
No.
hold on, Coach? Who's
Coach
that?
Eric.
No. So the idea
I was going to
is
continue.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry
Yes,
about that.
I do not. I do not have anything against it, and at least my personal interest is keeping this place flourishing. So, if you so wish to have a little council, that is perfectly fine, and myself and the Coven will help where we can.
We wanted you in the council. That way, the magic users also have a word in what happens.
I mean,
we have to get everyone together to potentially even talk about it, but we wanted to make sure that even the magic users had speak. The entire Undercity coming together.
I think that is reasonable. Yes. I don't see why not.
Okay.
It's to prevent shit like the row coming down here. For wastelanders,
It's
or
not-
even the corp to come down here and start stirring shit.
It's not the row that I'm concerned about directly.
Fuck, are you kidding me? That place up there? It's a shit show. Worse than down here, I tell you.
Well, if I heard right, that big... I got here a couple months after all the craziness apparently happened. I think around about 2. From what I heard, actually, the main problem was below you guys.
The name problem?
The situation that happened. Like, you guys had problems up top, but then you also had, like, magical problems.
I don't believe that they were at the same point, but yes. At least directly.
So...
But yes.
So what exactly are you worried about then?
Corporations.
Are we all?
I fully expect a representative of Talaris to want to speak to me. Provided it isn't the one that I already know wants to speak with me.
And if this is to happen, I'm assuming this council that we'll be making, any corporations that come down here to talk to any of us, it should be brought up urgently.
I will say right now that, at least I still believe, I will have to reaffirm this, but Talaris is indirectly protecting the Undercity from the other corporations. I don't like Talaris either. I despise them. But if we only have to deal with one corporation, be it the one that is most likely to be able to finish things off, I feel like, for us at least, I feel like that is better than all of them. Because we have had problems with all of them, or at least 2 or 3 of them, not including Talaris.
I'm sure you're a smart man.
Yes.
And you know there's some strings probably being pulled up there. They ain't just helping us for no reason.
Oh, of
There's gotta be
course.
some underlying reason. I don't trust it regardless, but if you think we should trust them,
We should
together-
cooperate with them.
We play the long game. Use them for now. Take the resources that we can.
We make
and then whenever
deals.
they start falter,
We make deals as
we can rise up.
best benefits both parties. Hopefully it will benefit us more. Well, of course, that's what they're thinking as well. But at this point in time, I do not expect Talaris to come down with guards, with people watching other than Nicholas and Norman. But like I said, we will have to discuss that.
Of course, of course. Well, hey. We will... Ooh. Jeez.
No, take off your helmet.
No, that's okay. Auto cleaner. We can... whatever.
Technology.
Having your support, though.
Yes.
All we need to do is just air and growth. The Shadow, I guarantee you, is probably going to end up being that one doctor with the eye patch.
The
But
Grove
if we
is
can get us
going to be a
together-
little different because there's technically only 3 residents. However, I
Sure,
have
but they deserve the same amount of representation.
I have an idea of who might be good. I will talk to him.
Understandable.
If you said
We're not going to be able to do...
No,
I wouldn't agree, but alright, just saying.
he has only existed
What
for a couple weeks, I think. Maybe a month.
Oh.
Existed?
Yes.
Someone make him? I mean, is that a stupid question? Of course someone
Kind of
made
like
him.
kind of like a golem. Right?
Yes. Except it was naturally formed.
Oh.
Weird. The Grove is just producing things now?
Magic is wondrous.
And also very dangerous.
This is
if
true.
Left to do its own thing.
That's unfortunate.
I am an ally of the Grove.
Does the Grove feel the same way?
I would believe so, considering the fact that I've put as much as I possibly can to protect it.
Kythus, are you in there?
Yes?
Oh shit. Maybe we should wrap this up.
Can I talk to you if you're free?
1 minute.
Alright, we have an idea. And tomorrow we can potentially push this a little bit further. But for now,
I suggest doing what you can today because I feel like the talk will be tomorrow. It might not, but I can't be
That's a lot
certain.
of planning. That's a lot of people we gotta get through. You're expecting a lot from us. We'll do our best.
If we can't have a council agreement, at least for this one, I don't think we should because this talk has been long coming.
Alright.
But I will...
Then how about this? We'll make sure that we get this together pronto.
Yes.
So tomorrow things can be ready.
I
Guaranteed.
might need to change up what I expect to happen, or at least what I expect to bring. But I might need to do this alone or with fewer people than the council. But I do have the safety of the row in my best in mind.
Alright. Oh, if you need protection or anything, then I can offer that.
Okay.
You're getting a bit of a crowd out here, so
I heard a second voice, yes.
Okay, so
You should be able to let Isaac out. This rune is personal to me, but the other one is open to magic users.
Well, then you're gonna have to open that, because she just left.
Are you telling me I can open
you have magic?
Yes.
Do you have magic?
Make sure to close it.
Do you? Oh yeah, you do keep jets and fire out of your finger.
Alright, that's nice.
Hello.
We need to talk. And you know, I would not be here unless I really need
I
to
understand.
talk to you.
Can this be
I'll
quick,
be outside.
Alex?
yes. So just quick thing. Like, okay, so you said you could talk to the mayor. The mayor, they told me, they said someone said, like, you were the mayor, and then they said the mayor is in the row. There's a little bit of confusion here.
I do not have any official authority.
Okay, so do we have to go to the row?
Yes. Today might not be the best day, but
Okay. It clarifies things quite a bit.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, that's all I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you are.
I'm sorry, another urgent discussion.
I've heard. You want to reschedule, maybe? I have other people.
I will contact you later today if I can. Yes?
Of course. I'll be around. Just give me the shout.
Bethany?
Not recently. I did hear her a little bit though, so I'm going to guess that she's in her shop. Last I heard, however, I don't know. Rune to the right.
Okay. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. What about yourself?
I'm Rose. I'm Rose.
Hmm.
By any other name?
Okay, so we have to go to her shop.
Indeed.
Where do they think she is?
Are you seeing Grease
When's
on
everyone
around?
gathered here, though?
I have not, sir. Not in some time. Since she was last with you.
Well,
Miss
hope she's
Rose.
alright.
Yes.
I am informing everybody that thanks to Kythus' generous offer, that we will be running magic classes here starting tomorrow, and an hour after
Magic
the
class?
morning, within the sanctum.
An hour after the morning. All right. When that alert goes off in the morning, an hour after that.
Or so.
All right. Around that. All right.
We'll give time for people to arrive. Down here in the Undercity, we're not exactly known for our timeliness.
Not exactly.
It's almost impossible for me to be timely, whether or not I like it.
What magics are you attuned in, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I know fire. At least. I need to learn how to do something like that. I can't really tone down my fire that much.
That shouldn't be
I've
too
never
difficult,
really
I don't
studied it
think.
much. I've never really studied it much, so it's a bit, I can't control it very well.
In time, you will learn.
We shall be happy to help you at that. That is the goal here, so that the mages will no longer be so endangered by the corporate people who come down and try to or take over.
Actually,
Hey, yeah, we got something to talk about real quick.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
In case you don't mind.
I can make myself busy. I apologize.
I do have an
shouldn't be
urgent
super long, no
discussion,
worries.
but if you want to wait, I honestly don't know how long this will take.
Shouldn't take long.
You know how
Yes,
long discussions can take sometimes.
Kira, right? I'm sorry, Kira. I apologize. Kira.
Sounds more complicated than it is.
To my office, I'm guessing. Just in case, let's back up a little.
Alright, so. Okay, according to Kira, I'm dealing with mind magic. Or being affected by it. I need protection against it. Look, okay. I was in the brothel. I was just chilling, heard some growling behind me, thought it was a fucking, I don't know, someone's fucking stomach. I don't give a shit. Ended up trying to get a drink, heard the growling again, started walking out of the fucking brothel, and suddenly I heard a voice. It was growly, sounded angry. Hold on. Hold on. There. Right, did that. It said that the elves will be back. We will be back. What the fuck does that mean? Why the fuck did it talk to me?
You are an elf.
Yeah, but the elves have always been here. We've got a fucking Drider now, for God's sakes.
And I'm guessing Cleo was not around when you heard this growling?
No one except me was around, really. Fucking radios on the fritz. Hold on. You hearing my bullshit? There. Right. I don't know. I was the only one who heard it, I think. It was weird. Apparently, Kira, I told Kira, she said, Kira. Fucking, I'm just calling her Kira. I told her, she said it might be mind-flavored magic. I don't know what the fuck.
Well...
What do you know about this?
As you can see, mana has 4 different types of sub-elements. We've mostly dealt with shadow. Soul is more or less the opposite, and I believe mind and body should be fairly self-explanatory. The using mind magic, that could have been a message of some form, a sending.
Why me? I don't even deal with you guys anymore. Try to avoid you guys.
I'll ask if Darius has heard it.
Okay. Like right now, or eventually?
When I can. Actually. Darius? Darius. Give me a little bit. I'm talking to someone. I am talking to someone. Give me a little bit. Darius, are you there? Doesn't look like he's on.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. As far as I know, there wasn't any ancient empire of elves, or that they left. But I will look into it.
Fine. I'll come back around when they're doing their lessons, and I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Is there any in the meantime? Is there any to protect against that shit? So I don't get any more of the sending shit.
It would take time to make, or learn how to cast the spell. Nothing immediate.
Great.
You should be fine for now.
We'll see.
Hello, Ryder.
Hey. Kythus, just the man I was looking for.
Hello.
I need to discuss some business with you privately.
I have a line. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, seems like it.
Who let you in?
The teacher lady. What was her
Okay.
name? The one that used to be. Yeah, her. There's like a couple of them out there. There's like some engineer guy. There's like a
Yeah.
pirate-looking ass, and then there's her. Well, anyway.
What was it you needed?
Well, I was looking at a way to protect the row, because you know how it was. Last year there was, that fire elemental, there's a necromancer.
Yes,
We need to
yes.
find a way to deter magic or be able to diffuse it in some way, because let's be real here, we don't want more people to turn into, crispy barbecue or have some sort of spores grow out of them or something. Do you know anything about a way to repel magic or be able to, in a way, make it so people can't use magic in a way if they were to use it negatively? You know?
I feel, first off, that
Negate.
I'm fairly certain that would require a magic user to operate. But I do believe that there is still at least a handful of magic users in the row. But yes.
Is there any, runes or something? Maybe some spell or something? Like a rune you can just place on a building and,
Nothing I know of now can disable magic in any way. Like you've described, at least. Well, other than what what that one did. But I unfortunately haven't been able to figure out how he did that. I will look into it.
Yeah, let me know, because it's of great importance to the row, because
Yes.
I seriously don't want to have another fire elemental, burning down half the fucking row. To be honest with you here.
Yeah. I believe that most of your magical emergencies shouldn't happen, because the Undercity is much more separated than it was.
That's true.
The
but you never know.
fire elemental showed up from the incinerator. So it's not going to get up
Okay.
if all of the places of power are down here. To my knowledge, at least.
I understand. I just want to, in case, you know, it
Yes,
does happen.
I understand. I understand. That might not be a bad thing to figure out myself. For my own purposes, that is.
Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be beneficial to you, it'd be beneficial to the row, and I think
Yes.
to the Undercity as well, you know?
Unfortunately, I'm very busy, but I will see what I can do about, something like that.
Alright, let me know. You know where my, shop is, right? In the row?
I do believe so.
Alright. You can also speak to Doggo about this as well.
I figured.
My employee.
But yes.
Alright, well that's everything.
I will do what I can.
Yeah, maybe I'll check up on you in a few weeks or something. Maybe you'll find something.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm busy and things seem to come at me constantly.
I understand. It's for greater good. Hey! What?
I believe Rose has been waiting.
I'm sorry, are you fuming or what's happening to you?
Next.
I think there's a spoon there, Jimmy.
My God, there's so many mushroom people. What?
I haven't seen it.
I need a secretary to this.
Jesus.
You might be right. Something has come up. I need to talk to you.
Of course.
Two things, however, one is more urgent. I'm sorry, Rayleigh, and Tenon if you're waiting, but this is urgent.
I'm just... Well, I'm here to assist you with stuff. Just let me know.
Thanks.
Can I come in? Mainly just to sit down.
I think this is best. At least one of the subjects is best kept private for now.
I'll be in the study.
Okay. Did you want to talk to me?
No, I was just wandering around. But
Oh.
What did you need exactly? That's so urgent.
Z apparently has heard something along the lines of the elves will return. Gravelly voice, angry.
The elf? The elf.
The elves. The elves.
The elves, the elves will return. I've not gone anywhere. As far as I know, the others.
Magic is doing crazy shit again. I didn't expect it to be you. But she heard growling twice, and then that message. And it is mildly concerning. So, if you know anything, please tell me.
I got nothing for you. Like, aside from the fact I've seen... I saw 2 new elves here today, which was Anthony, the half-elf who came from the wasteland, and Rose, the drow-looking one, who's...
I don't expect any of the elves down here to be involved. I could be wrong, of course, but with a message like that, I have a feeling it's something greater than 1 or 2 people.
Yes, well, if Zia heard it, then does it mean specifically for her?
I don't know.
Then...
I might ask Rose. A little bit more subtly, of course.
Of course.
Now, the other subject. Isaac and Captain Vossler want to make a council for the Undercity. I, of course, have no I have nothing against it. And I felt like you would be good to represent the Grove for the sake of Leilani might not be the best person to represent, and you are my informant. So
I suppose that makes sense, considering the people who inhabit the Grove. I'm probably the only one who is
Yes.
accustomed to
modern society.
normal. Yes.
But yes, talk to Isaac. Also, apparently he has ears in many places, and that could be useful. So you can talk to him about that as well.
Mhm.
Well, that is all. Thank you.
Very well. I'll go and see him and talk about it. They're saying, though, they want those who represent each district to be voted in. So,
I
you'll have to
honestly
convince
wouldn't be
yes.
Leilani.
I don't think Shell will take much convincing, but even still, something to consider.
Yes. I'm fairly certain it's been almost half an hour, if not, and people are still out there. However, I only expect half of them need to talk to me, at most.
Look, goddamn, I'm your assistant. Let me help.
I might actually take you up on that.
Okay, because you clearly have to pee. You're glowing.
Anything I can do?
I only believe I need one assistant. But
I mean, if there's anything you need to do outside of here
Yes.
while you're taking care of people.
I will take that into consideration. Thank you. If both of you could stay on comms 25 in case I need to contact you.
So I'm confused on how that works. Do I just tune in and just leave it there, or?
Make sure that you have it to where you are only listening, and then you can tell it to make it pick up your voice when you need to.
Was it 25?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, sorry, new phone. Okay, I think I'm tuned into it now. I hope I'm not tuned in the wrong way. That'd be weird. Anyway, you have clients.
I think
Or
that was
meeting,
all
I'm
of them,
sorry.
aside from Rose, who has left for now.
I'll just get to this later.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, Alex? It sounded like Alex was talking on the comms again.
Interference.
They were like the least harmful thing that happened during our time.
There's glow stick.
There it is.
There's the glow stick.
Surprisingly, I've only heard that once.
I really.
Today.
I already knew that.
I'm surprised. It looks like you like bathed in
Surprised
it.
I wasn't called it more. I
And
glow
you just
all the
still have
time.
like the black like goo on you.
Spend time trying to convince.
It's pure mana.
I've been convinced since I was a young girl.
My favorite one that I heard so
Here.
far is that you looked plastic.
Here, I'll
so
fit
people
in
figure
with
when
you.
you walk
Come
it.
So,
I'm sorry, what was that?
It glows. I can't take credit for
Mm.
that one.
now to protect mages. It is my
Is it offensive if I say like this? Or...
all of us learn
This is mage armor.
to teach them what they don't know.
It is a spell.
You might want to move your hips a little bit.
Can we put like, if we put glasses on, do you guys make like one image?
They tight sometimes.
No,
Hmm.
it's understandable.
Yes, we do. And sentence structure.
Dangers of the corporations to teach the skills that they have learned and they have
Ow,
God,
that was a
is it-
headache.
Yeah, this is something to witness.
Oh, that is. I think the fucking fumes are pretty bad off
Mm.
the fucking water today.
Yeah, let's
Matter
get
coming
inside.
out of there.
Who wanted
Does it? Okay.
big man next?
Who here needs to talk to me?
directly. Well, yes, them, although not Icarus.
Aside from Rose. I'm going to guess. Okay. Rose?
I could
That's nice to see
probably
you, Alice.
do well to catch up with you at some point.
At some point, yes, but
Oh god.
I have.
Oh god, my head.
I will see if I can find you later.
I'll be up in the fire district probably.
My joints
Okay.
getting tight.
All good.
Was it and what was it? It was a
desire
spark.
with the classes is to help all of us be able to defend and protect each other. But defend and protect ourselves. To share knowledge that's been acquired through much pain and suffering. So that all of us will be safe from the corporation.
And any other threats.
All of us.
Yes. You have the what?
And any other threats.
Any other threats? Yes.
So you
What
are
other
more than
threats are there
welcome
down here?
to come.
None at the moment, but considering it is magic,
Anything could happen.
yes.
Absolutely. Well,
I'm sorry?
The world's
now
breaking
though I have a
and
headache,
I
it's like
can't
everything is
stand
kind
it.
of.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like everything's kind of freezing around me.
Your mage armor's making us hallucinate, damn it.
Over time.
Well, I can speak now, Rose, if you
So you,
are ready.
Absolutely. Would you like to inside?
Yes.
I'll follow you.
oh, right.
Don't keep standing in the center of that. It'll start feeling funny.
I'm sensing. I'm fine.
He is probably more fine than most.
Okay, I get it.
Probably.
You know, look up ponies. I know nothing about them.
So, you want to learn more about magic?
As much as I can. Oh. Come on, thank you. Oh.
Yes. Well, you... Do you know what type of caster you are?
I can show you.
It's a
I-
little
at the very
difficult to
least, know I
show what
True.
type of
At the very
caster you
least
are.
know I have some control over fire.
I mean, how do you manipulate mana. Do you get
How
it
do I manipulate mana?
from...
I've just always felt connected to it.
Do you have any strange markings?
I guess attuned? Well, I actually...
Probably since birth or some other accident. Hmm.
Do you see any?
Yes. Interesting.
But,
So any of you have seen those before us?
Oh. I wasn't sure if that was what he was referring to.
Yes, yes, that is exactly what I was referring to. You'd be inscribed then.
Have you taken a shower? I have one if you need it.
I could probably use one. I've been mostly moving in recently. A bit out of it.
But
Sorry,
yes.
I'm all about the dramatic reveals. I knew they were there.
Yes.
I apologize.
What do we have on that?
I'm guessing you've had those since birth?
I have.
Yes, then certainly inscribed.
Inscribed.
Now, that magic is in your blood, as opposed to other people who gather it from the area around them and themselves to a lesser extent, but it's a little different. Or those that are genetically mutated or of a different race that can naturally do it as a race, or those that have had power given to them, usually through
Like the one I
mystical
met
ways.
that could breathe fire. Cornelius.
Yes, I would suspect he is psionic, which is the more racial aspect.
Now, is it just fire you are capable of, or have you noticed anything else? You know, naturally, has any like weird?
There was a
form
shadow rune on her.
shifts in the fire. Shadow.
I'm sorry, there was a what?
Shadow rune.
Shadow rune. So.
Shadow's not inherently bad.
Not inherently bad, but concerning.
I've never seen any shadow pop up before.
So, any experiences with stuff like that?
Experiences with what?
Look at this chart over here. If you have the shadow rune, it brings you closer to metal and earth. So I'm asking about any experiences involving those elements.
I believe the sub-elements of mana are separate from the combinations of other elements.
This is very academic for me.
But yes.
I read books, he writes them, so there's a clear difference between us, don't maybe.
What all would shadow
I'm
entail?
fairly certain that was a
What-
shadow rune. Unless it was a mind rune. May I see it again?
See it again? Yes.
Yes, that would be shadow. And fire.
And great pants.
If you...
Well, why do you seem so scared by shadow?
It's not inherently bad, but those of us that have been here for a couple years at least have bad experiences.
Yeah.
It represents death and the loss of life to an extent. It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Well,
but
I've dealt with a lot of that. In various ways.
But yes. I myself am inscribed. If you look closely, you should be able to see a fire rune.
We do indeed.
Yes.
I recognize that one well. Never quite knew what this one was, though. Is there a chance it's just a birthmark?
I doubt it.
There's the page right there if you want to check.
All I can think of right now is
I distinctly saw a diamond.
I work as a detective, and sometimes I just can sense when something has died near me.
That's
I
probably
think
it.
it's just intuition, but
If that would certainly...
You have a strong nose. That could also help you finding things.
I wouldn't say so, no. No.
That would be an ability of Shadow,
Everything smells
yes.
so strong around here anyways.
You get used to it. The grove is better, though.
It really is. I thought living in the air district things would be a bit more open and clean, but some things you just can't air out.
Sandy air as well. Bits and pieces here and there.
True. Hard to enjoy the view. Well, what does that mean for me if I have... Should I mean, can I even be trained in that?
Yes, of course. Anyone can be trained in any kind of magic, at least. There are some rules and exceptions. Personal predispositions.
Easier start than others.
Yes.
In this field, yeah.
An example is, I used to only be able to cast Burning Hands, but now I... now I can create light.
Oh.
And as you can see me, I am very shiny. That is mage armor. More a...
Got one too.
Yes.
Now what does mage armor do? I've never heard of such a thing.
Mana has hardened, at least a little bit, to make it harder to injure me.
Alright. Now, you have that through your own attunement, or did you craft that?
It is... Because of how I got my magic, I already had a predisposition to mana. But I did learn how to mold it, more or less. That's a little bit more accurate in the case of mage armor.
Suppose so. My problem right now is my fire is mostly uncontrollable. When I release it, someone will get hurt. I don't know how to do something as simple as just a little ball of fire or even lighting my own cigarette. I wish I could demonstrate to you, but...
Please don't. The first thing I said when we got in here was books, and they were flammable.
Oh yes. Perhaps some other time.
Jokes aside, Kythus, please correct me if I'm trying to learn still. Not being able to control the output can be addressed in two ways. One, finding a foci or focus object to channel it through. Like you could get your own staff, for instance, and it's okay. Other one is learning a specific spell that channels it at a slower rate. It's because essentially it's spewing out with no instructions to follow, so you give it a good path, and thus becomes controlled. Is that correct?
More or less.
Alright. So I would need to find something more specific to use my fire for rather than just let it stream out.
Yes.
Like it does right now.
How
does one do that?
like Rayleigh said, I feel like learning a handful of spells, or at least a spell, would be a good start.
I would love to. Is that what we do in classes here? Or
The beginning classes are not going to be aimed towards learning spells. However, I can still help.
Yeah, and I can help study too. I've been learning on my own as well, and I saw some fire books I can show you.
I'm down to do any reading available.
Well,
for years I've known I could do this, but never had anyone to teach me.
there are books in
Well,
the
the fire part, at least.
There are books. Many.
I did see the library in there.
Yes.
There's a ladder in there now. It's so cool.
But yes. These are a little bit more dangerous, so you would need to ask me if you were able to look through those. Because as far as I know, I'm the only person that can open that door or barrier.
I was wondering, I'd seen it and I'd never seen anyone go in here.
Someone with similar or equivalent magic might be able to hack it, to put it in a way. Magically, of course, but...
If what I've heard, your reputation, I'm not sure I've met anyone with better magic so far.
In the Undercity, to my knowledge, I am the most skilled mage. Eris is a fine alchemist, despite his attitude. But and also Icolos and Norman. They work directly for Talaris. But I don't exactly know them.
Yet.
Oh,
I haven't seen Norman today, but I've seen Icolos around.
Oh, I did pick up a really bad rumor earlier. It is important I say it. Remember Becky?
Becky, yes.
Or Rebecca. Well, essentially, Talaris, and maybe even some other corps as well. I can't confirm, but they're sending in scouts and recruiting, specifically girls, at least for now, into magic programs and taking them to their club. So it's a small thing now, but I have no doubt it can get worse.
Specifically girls.
Yeah, Becky, I guess, was on a date with the head of the Mars Corp. Your eyebrows twitching.
I've only been here 3 weeks, and I keep hearing about this Becky person.
That is...
Just listen to the signs.
You don't
Early
want
sign.
to meet her.
Yeah, not normally the kindest of words that I've heard.
She's fun to mess with when you don't recognize her insults. She's one of those.
But yes.
Anyway,
Well, keep an eye out then.
That is concerning. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to have time to go up to the row today, but I will. If you could tell Darius as well, that would be useful.
Darius? Get names right now.
Elf, white hair,
Right, also,
not drow.
Can I crash in a sanctum? Can I?
You can have I would say a softer surface, but I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is. At least a more homely one. With me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back on track with you. Sorry.
Yes.
It's alright.
If it's okay with you, and so that Kythus can get some free time for once, a breather. I can walk with you back there to the library and help you get started.
I did want to provide at least a little demonstration.
Okay. Here, if we're doing that,
I'm going to want to be over here.
just to be safe. No, hold on.
I certainly don't want to burn
Get in front of me. Get in front of me. Good.
Me?
Okay. Alright, that should keep things from catching on fire. Oh, not you.
That is actually quite useful. Okay.
Wow.
So, it depends on the caster a little bit, but most spells require components. Verbal, somatic, and material. Not always each, but Burning Hands requires vocal and somatic. So, with my hands like this, and when I open my hand, and when I say, effectively, hands of fire in Latin, it will spew forth. Manibus ignem!
Beautiful to watch.
Yes. Should we back away?
Used a... I'm sorry, from where?
If you want to show what you can
If we
do.
both get out of the barrier, it should hold.
You probably should. I can point it this direction and you should be fine.
Just in case. With what you've said.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to make that kind of first impression. Well... okay. Choth. Thing is, right now...
You're doing it, look at you!
Right now, I'm literally just trying to make a small fireball in my hand, though.
Hmm.
No instructions to follow, it's just going out.
Different-
Maybe some words would help.
Different components lead to different spells.
Okay, I gotta jump the barrier, it's like the...
If you need to convince mana to do what you would like it to do.
And how
More
do
or
you do
less. Components.
The way I got that was simply saying the drow word for fire.
That is understandable.
Not
Ancient.
very specific, I guess.
I mean, I only say it in Latin because I feel like that's the best language to use. For vocal components, it doesn't always matter what language it's in. But it's using vocal
I don't use words
components.
at all, so it's,
Using vocal components is a way to get yourself in the right mind, if that makes sense.
It helps you yourself focus if you don't have a focus, like a physical focus.
I mean, some spells require vocal components, period. It partially depends on how you cast it. But the focus helps me, yes, but I didn't need the focus to cast Burning Hands. So...
I do have one other that you won't have to back up for.
Okay then.
I might back up a bit. It's more of a ritual, it takes me a second. But, most of it is movement based. Most of it is tensing certain muscles. And then... never met anyone
Incredible.
else who can do that, though. But
It's not exactly unheard of, but
What did I just say? Just for all clarification, because I don't know how to interpret.
I heat up the air around me to the point that it distorts things and mostly hides me from view. If you look close enough, people tend to spot me, but it can be useful, especially in the dark.
I legit thought you just went naked. And that's not even
I
a
did
joke.
not go naked.
I'm
did
sorry.
not go naked.
But yes.
I don't think I could do it again right now, but I did not go naked. I hope not.
But yes.
If
Try
you did,
using.
I would greatly want to know.
Try using the drow word for light. Whatever that might be.
Light. Okay.
It might take
I have to remind myself.
some points, some practice. But if you are trying to say you want light, looks. But yes.
Well, as far as I know, I'm not sure I have any control over light.
Fire is
Mostly just
an aspect of. Wait, no. Light is an aspect of fire.
So if I have fire, I would also have light?
Yes. You need to separate it.
It's all just understanding where you are on that chart. Like, that'll give you a basis to go off of.
As you can see.
No, honesty.
So those who have fire can utilize both light and heat.
Yes. Light and heat makes fire. To an extent.
And on the same token, the hardest magic for you to do would be ice.
If you...
Ice, water, vapor.
What you just showed us is heat. There wasn't any fire in that.
Mm-hmm. True.
So being able to cast a simple light spell should be possible. I can't say how difficult it will be. I can't say how difficult it will be, but it should be possible.
Alright. I'm gonna need to study this a good bit. Those in my family, when they were healthy at least, were able to wield different aspects here. Mostly on my side of the chart, but I never knew there was a chart. It was more taught like folklore to us.
It's like a cheat sheet to a test. It's amazing.
I know. I need it in my mind. So we just pass along words, and that's how I remembered that word, chath, for fire. I will need
Maybe
to...
don't say it loosely.
It's alright, I grew up speaking. I grew up speaking drow. My intention has typically been the difference between whether anything comes out of my hand or not. I can make the fire come out, I just can't make it constrain itself.
Well, constraining might be... Like, I
It's not
said
the right
burning
word.
hands. Or hands of fire.
I mean, in all honesty, what you did wasn't too bad. It's viewed in one
That was
direction.
effectively what I
Your
did.
hand looks fine.
That was effectively what I did.
Except yours was like a lot more like smoky and charry, so technically that's better, which means makes people cough more. It's a lot of variables. You're not hopeless.
Well, like I said, I wasn't trying to send out a stream of fire like that. I was mostly just trying to have a bit of a ball of fire in my hand.
I think for now, you should practice light. See if you can figure that out. It might take a couple days, but you seem to be intelligent. I feel like you have absorbed all, at least most of what I have said.
And what will we do about my other half?
I feel like we should focus on fire for now. Would help you have a little bit more control over that.
Why does everyone around here... Why does Shadow have such a bad reputation? You both kind of skirted around the edge
What it
here.
is. Its nature in general. It is the most commonly used with necromancy, especially of the stereotypical type.
Necromancy. I've heard whispers of things that happened last year, but I was quite far away. No one will tell me what happened.
The short version is that there was a necromancer. We did manage to stop him, but...
At a really great cost.
I wouldn't need this cane if he wasn't there. It wasn't directly him, but his presence
Sorry for
caused it.
bringing it up, then Kiara just wouldn't go into full details with me.
It's only been a year. Give it some time. People are still reeling and dealing with the effects.
I'll just try to be more sensitive then. I apologize. I was
It
unaware.
I try to keep it...
Necromancy falls under...
The library. I'm gonna get, you think beginners volume a light or, adepts? For them.
I feel like
I'll
beginners...
just bring up both.
Oh, that works too.
So ask any, if you have any questions left, I'll be over there. I'll let you finish.
Let me let you out.
I got it.
Yes,
You shouldn't be able to do that.
What do you think I've been learning here the past?
Hmm.
If it makes you feel better.
Should I go also?
Unless you have any private matters. We can leave here.
Did I maybe just offend her?
I don't think so.
Okay, she seemed shaken by bringing up what happened.
You didn't offend her. She doesn't blame you, I doubt.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
So should I just keep the fact I have the shadow rune to myself for now?
Might not be a bad idea, at least for now.
Are there any other shadow attuned people here?
Technically it is mana, but yes.
Mana, okay. Do they also hide it, or...?
Magic is much more free down here. And especially for those that have been here for a while. It is... something people are used to.
Even... something like that? Like...
More used to, at least,
like
for that. Like I said, some people might not have the best reactions.
Understandable.
I feel like you should develop it a little bit more before being incredibly public with it.
Of course.
Also,
Wouldn't want people to get the wrong idea.
have you heard any strange voices today?
I haven't. You? Is that normal around here?
No. Aside from intended. But yes.
Not yet.
If you do, please tell me.
Alright. Well, I shall. I will. Sorry, everyone has such a formal way of speaking around here. Such with and all of a sudden, everything's coming out very formal.
I don't exactly know. Kira is a learned woman. That might be part of it. I came from... I didn't always live here. I actually used to work for Talaris.
Really?
Not anymore, though.
Oh, I consider that a good thing myself, but
Yes.
I might not want to be around you if you did. Well,
That is understandable.
Greatly appreciate your time.
Yes.
I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in class tomorrow.
Yes.
Or are you present in class?
I will try to be, but I would not blame Kira for starting without me, considering the fact that I have been here for the last hour talking to people.
I apologize for taking up your time. All right, well, have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I expected that conversation would have been done a long bit ago.
I was teaching her a little bit about magic. Giving her examples and guidelines to control it. This should be brief.
Know anything about the,
Sorry, what?
Elves. She didn't know anything about the elves returning either.
Yes. She's an investigator, though, so...
Investigator?
Yes. Might not be a good idea to trust her off the bat, of course, but she could be an asset, an ally.
Very well.
That's all that I wanted to say. I just wanted to say it not in the earshot of most people.
Of course. Not much, but apparently the man who runs the tavern that we went to is wanted by some which is a bit concerning, at least to me.
As long as he doesn't do anything here, we should be fine.
I'm aware.
I understand the concern, though. I would guess he is a pirate, considering the getup.
Yes. He describes himself as a pirate. Said he ran a crew. Apparently he plans to fight corporations as well, but that's most people at this point.
It could be so simple. He might not be the best type of person, but it could be simple as he was just fighting Suniti as opposed to doing things that are more of a concern to people in general.
Yes, I'm not saying that there's anything particularly wrong about him.
Yes.
He's got a bit of an attitude with his daughter, but that's about it. It's just,
I don't know how he found her, but he obviously did. And I'm going to guess there is a reason why he wasn't here last year.
I don't know, maybe he sent his daughter ahead to scout things out before he came himself.
I don't know. But yes, that is all I had. Once again, thank you.
Yes. Well, I didn't know that, Mr. Clark knew Duncan.
Sorry, what?
He came down here with Duncan and some other lady.
Who did?
Clark, the mechanic.
Took
him to his shop to go talk. I couldn't hear anything because they were behind a closed door. I was gonna try and catch up to him to, see about the council and stuff. Not
Yes.
in the form, but
I do have one more thing. As for Isaiah and Duncan, that's not entirely a surprise. He might have just been showing him his shop. They do have a similar profession. However, apparently Talaris is recruiting magic users.
I see.
Supposedly, according to Rayleigh, they have only targeted women, which is a little surprising, honestly. But Becky was mentioned. But yes.
Grab her to go talk to her.
I don't want a direct confrontation, however, keep an eye out for that.
Well, this is really concerning considering, you know, LA's got everything covered up there, but like the moment they come down here, we're everywhere. It's not like we have much place to hide.
I don't think there are many allies of Talaris down here.
No, but we have two of them who live within the district, or at least one of them.
I hope we can get along. If Icolos...
That's asking a lot, considering they're under Talaris payroll.
Yes. If what Icolos told me not long after the quarantine ended is still true, he cares about the low people. However, I have seen him working more with Norman recently.
You've gotten what they really want out of this?
No. Norman wishes to speak, and I would like you there, whether or not the rest of the Undercity Council is with us. At the very least, you.
Of course, I can listen in.
But yes.
Is he here now? Is he here
I haven't seen him today. I feel like he would have sought me out if he was in a position to.
Okay. Well.
But yes, I will keep you informed on that. Also, earlier I tried to contact you with the comms, but you weren't responding.
Yeah, apologies. I have to switch back and forth when I'm talking to people, so I'm not cluttering your ear with my speech is all.
You should be able to turn it off, make it so you only hear it as opposed to it hears you.
Well, I'll figure that out then.
Well.
Yeah, I'll keep my ear out on the channel like I normally do.
Thank you. Was that it, really? And did you have something you wanted to say?
Oh, just seeing if you're busy.
Is there anyone outside still?
I will check.
Could you get Darius for 1 second?
Doesn't look like anyone's waiting.
Okay.
Just talking outside.
Did you hear me tell you about the ransom for the ceremonial beads, the tenons?
Black and white beads,
No,
correct?
ransom.
Supposed to be looking for those.
He's willing to pay.
Ransom?
He is willing to pay 50,000 credits to whoever finds it.
Ah,
He's right out there if you want
I can find him. I'll
You I think you know what to do with that information.
Alright, so well, you two have a good talk then.
Have a good one. If you need anything, let us know.
We're Undercity folk. We don't do all that.
I would definitely think
Well,
that
I'm
these
not.
two are not evil. They
No,
work
that's
with...
a fancy suit.
You have seen it before, I would hope.
I've seen it around, yeah.
Oh, wait. I forgot about the shiny part. That is a new spell. But yes. Do either of you by chance want to speak with me? Is that why you're here? It's fine if you don't.
We were just checking on the systems. Yeah, no.
That is fine. I've been here for the past hour 15 or so, talking to people.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna. You need a break. No talk!
Do you like the leader down there?
Unfortunately, there is something I need to research.
Can you at least let me help you with that?
Little bit.
I mean, aside from the first, you kind of just kept me at arm's length for a year, not letting me help with stuff. And I just see you like being bogged down by work every day.
Find books on elves.
Find books on what?
Elves.
That's okay.
Up is probably a good idea. I can check down here. I can check down here.
I only go this?
Yes. Cover more.
Yeah, this is elf ceremonies. I don't know if it's important, but it has elves on it.
Hmm. Hello? Miss DM?
Yes?
I'm going to you because you're the Undercity DM, but I would like to use my minor edge to research something, if you can help me with that.
Sure, 1 second, I'll show up. Where are you at?
Sanctum. Library.
Alright. I'm on the way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I saw one on wedding costumes, so I didn't think you needed that.
If there's celebrations, it probably includes it. Why do we have no seats here?
Yeah, we have a ladder and no seats. maybe we should steal some chairs. Oh wait, no, let's just here. We can take these to the other side, or just the desk over there.
Yes, we can. I left the door open, didn't I?
Probably.
Moving to my office.
Hey. You good?
I'm fine. I saw something that was... Okay. Let's lay out the books here. Okay. Now, let's see if we can find anything on ancient elven civilizations. Or anything that might indicate why the elves are returning.
How many elves have you seen recently?
Mostly just... I think 5, including half-elves. There might be more in the row, but I believe that's Savior who was in the row. I think that's all of them, and then there's also one in the wastelands that lives out there, I think.
Just my prior knowledge of the elves. I know they live long.
Yes.
They're not too resistant to disease, or rather, their immune system doesn't develop as fast as others.
They're more or less like humans, just more long-lived and a little bit more prone to magic.
Yeah.
I think that's the majority of it.
After some digging, you start to see a pattern. There's an increase in elves with every fantasy story. Everything that doesn't seem like it should be real, but it's written like history. Then they vanish as the legend does.
Hey, I might have something here. Okay, you see how in this chapter it states the fantasy link in their ceremonies?
If
we go over here to this next chapter, it cites it again, and it links to the birth rates.
So, is it just a natural...
Really do good?
Yes. Is it just a natural, like, more elves are being birthed?
I mean, obviously I have to read it more, but just going from this brief text, fantasy stories equals more elves.
Is this a bad thing, though? That's the biggest concern.
Well, are elves bad?
I don't believe so. But I would consider a gravelly voice with an angry tone saying the elves will return or something along those lines, to not be particularly good.
Yeah, no.
Hmm.
I can't hear that voice. It's the first time I'm hearing of it.
Apparently only Zia heard it.
Well, I mean, if that, just putting together a theory, if, fantasy stories and just maybe like if it extends to legends or folktales leads to more, then I guess whatever this voice is might just be trying to start another legend, which would work if it, the text is correct. My brain hurts.
This is... Could you take these books to my house so I can look over it while the supers are running?
How long till they're out?
A little more than half an hour. The announcement should be happening soon. I do have a physical therapy appointment.
I also do need to update you about my situation. It's not a lot, but
might as well do it while you're here.
Today, and I didn't feel pain, or I thought it was silicone. It was Cleo's claw. She had a golden ornament claw. I thought it was a prop of silicone because
it felt wrong.
Job. But
is that what you're saying?
I mean, she scratched me and because I was teasing her, but I know what metal feels like. That didn't feel like metal. And also, I informed Kara. Finally.
I'm guessing the brothel worker? Owner?
My mom.
Yeah.
Anyway. I don't know where you live, so I'll just walk back with you.
KO2.
I'll tend to them. You take your fucking break.
Thank you, Lara.
How's it going, It's been a while since we talked, that's all. Is he okay?
Yes. I felt like I should greet you
okay?
personally.
How you doing? You seem... Is that a new spell you've been doing? You seem
yes, mage armor.
You learned something new.
Yes.
Maybe I should learn some more magic. Very fancy. No, Bo, that's not mage armor. That's poses. That's JoJo poses. It's powerful, but it's not mage armor. It's different,
JoJo.
Yeah, it's her favorite. It's her favorite anime. I don't know. She likes the anime, so I don't know.
You gotta express me like that.
Exactly. No, but yeah, I was just checking in before we can call the night. It's anything been going on lately?
What do you know about elves?
I heard from someone that there was... What do you say?
What do you know about elves?
I know that they're... have pointy ears. Usually pretty meek. I don't know.
Honestly, not particularly surprising, but... But yes,
What else? I mean, what else? They're pretty meek. Wait, oh, yeah, 1 second. But can you give me 1 second? I have a phone call.
But yes. There are some books in there that I managed to find, and it looks like fantasies and legends. With more of those, they elves grow in populace or something like that. But Zia,
Not mushroom people.
no, Zia.
Just curious. So.
There it is. Honestly, I doubt there's much on mushroom people. But yes. Zia heard a gravelly and angry voice say, "The elves are returning," or something like that.
I mean, we do.
Your
I mean, we do
typical
have 12.
foreboding, scary comment that makes her read looks.
I mean, yeah, but we do have 12. Say we have. I mean, we have like there is an elf. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not
12's
entirely
the
concerned
new
about the
Ruthmith
people.
boy.
I'm not sure I should be concerned about the elves returning. However, the fact that that was heard with no source, so obviously magic, that is concerning, or at
Yeah,
least
I
worth
mean-
something I should
I mean,
something I should look into.
I mean, like I'm almost saying people hear voices all the time. You know, like spirits have been pretty vocal down here. You know, through the ages. Like I'm just saying, like
This was in the row.
if you're willing to listen, people speak. You know, that's kind of how it do be down here.
It was in the row.
In the row. That's a
To my
bit
understanding,
different.
I believe she was in the brothel. At least that's what I believe I heard.
I mean, the brothel seemed cursed to me, but I'm just saying. But yeah.
Wow.
No offense.
I mean, no offense taken. I'm just saying before, you know, like I remember,
that
like
top to bottom. I use Germex. Go ahead.
I mean, the necromancer didn't the necromancer have a tour in there, like dance on the stage or whatever he was doing? Didn't the fire elemental touch someone's dick in there? Like I don't. I'm just saying magical stuff has happened in brothel before.
That's
is all I'm
probably
saying.
because
I'm
the
just-
brothel is entirely consistent of magic users.
That is true. That is true. I would say that is the case.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And
Yeah, for sure.
But yes. Did you hear about the council that Isaiah wants to perform?
I heard rumors of it. I didn't hear any like concrete evidence, but like or concrete information. But that's why I stopped by here. Just, like,
Yes.
You know,
He did approach me.
You know,
He wants me to be a representative
Isaiah?
of the. Sorry, what?
Who did? Who came to you?
Isaiah.
Okay, so cool.
Yes.
And they wanted to do some kind of casting for the Undercity or something?
More or less. It's basically for better communication across the Undercity.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I'm not like that should be better. I mean, currently we have. I mean, you know, I think we're doing pretty all right for now, but we're not that much in a crisis. But since we're
Considering
unlocked
where
the
we
Undercity
are
and, like,
and what I,
expanded, yeah.
considering where we are and what I do, that could happen at any moment.
better to be
I'm-
proactive
yeah,
or preemptive.
Yeah, I'm just saying like
proactive.
I prefer a council of like getting like a little piece of everyone getting a say here and there compared to how the row does it with the mayor. I don't like the mayor. The mayor is like he says he speaks for the people in the row, but yeah, fuck him. I don't know. Like he seems a little bit much too corporate simp to me.
I don't know.
But
yes,
Seems pretty accurate. He still hired Betty.
he wants me to.
I mean, I'm saying I prefer you know, a council compared to that kind of
Yes,
structure.
Isaiah would like me to be the representative of the coven, and I'm going to
For sure,
guess
for sure.
one of you two are gonna be reproached about your stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
unless he considers
I would definitely be
your cave
I mean, I would
the
definitely be okay.
part of the
like,
Shadow District.
I mean, I would say like the Mushroom Cave and the Grove are like two sides of the same stone, whatever. Like
That is true.
You know, like of course Leilani could come if she wanted to, but I'm just
I
saying, like,
wanted
some of the-
Darius
like, you know,
to represent the Grove.
yeah. You want Darius to represent the Grove?
Yes, I would like him
I
to.
mean, that could work.
Because he deals with the most information.
Yeah. I mean that could make sense. As long as the Mushroom Cave have a spot, that should be fine. I mean, we have even if it's not the biggest area, it's 4 people. So and it's
That is
I
true.
think it's the biggest. It is also the biggest, I guess, local business in the Callous Row.
Yes.
Like, we both have the fungi noodles and hookah shop.
I forgot to
Yeah.
eat.
But yeah, but I mean,
I should probably be fine.
I mean,
I did have one
you
meal.
Like you should be fine. We can give you some. I can give you a double meal tomorrow. Like if you come up to the noodle shop, I'm sure I can cook up something big tomorrow. For
Thank
sure.
you. I was going to come up today, but I got caught down here.
Yeah, for sure. There's no problem. But yeah, like if we, but yeah, are you on a certain comm or something? So like if I'm
Yes.
gonna contact you or something.
Channel 25.
Comms with what? 25. Yeah, cool.
Yes, and
yeah, because,
you might
yeah.
need to do something a little bit more hands-on if you're up in the row.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. We have some contacts there. Maybe I can see if I can get a signal. But yeah, for sure, it should be fine.
Yes.
But we can talk more tomorrow. I think we're gonna go take a nap for now.
Okay then.
How do you feel,
Yeah,
Bob?
with
Do you feel like
sleepers gonna be out
taking a
soon. We
nap?
gotta get that. I'm gonna go grab the books. Also, if you really are hungry, by the desk, I have my sack sash. You know where it is. You've seen it.
I'm not entirely certain how well that's going to sustain me, but I might get a little bit.
Well, it's either bag chips or starvation.
I did have one meal, so that does help. I need 2. I thought you knew this.
Sorry,
I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Anyway, I'm gonna grab the books. Good, bro.
But yes, I will probably follow you after I talk with Shaska if she's still available.
I'm sick with you. You said I'm crashing your place tonight, so and I'm not gonna make it back upstairs quick enough.
Shaska, are you there? Shaska?
This is Dr. Rona, Undercity Medical. Is something the matter?
Sorry, okay, this is not an emergency. This is the... sorry, this is the easiest way I can contact
No,
Shaska
you're
if she's
fine.
still around. We had a physical therapy appointment if... That
Well, the sweepers are about to come through at the moment. It
yeah,
might not be the best time.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'll see if I can...
Reschedule.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do it tomorrow.
And I'm sure she'll be more than happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you loud over the phone?
Yes, I was not expecting that volume.
So you are going for the snack stash. Look at you.
It was in here, right?
Yeah.
There. I'm just gonna grab a bag of chips. It's gonna be better than nothing. Or the half that I've had.
You'd be surprised how far it's gonna take you. Well, they mainly dehydrate you, so if you take them with water, they get soggy and fill up your stomach.
Not particularly nutritious, though.
Well, it's a habit I picked up when I was an urchin. Homeless, or light level, whatever words you want to call it. Also, taking deep breaths is a good way to fight hunger if it fills your stomach.
Really?
Fill up there. Yeah. Not healthy, though. It's unhealthy,
Certainly not.
but it works. For as long as we lived here, I'm surprised there's not like a big steel grate over this hole. It just seems to be bare.
I don't believe we've actually needed it. I don't think anyone has fallen in. Mildly surprisingly.
Like then if there could be commerce.
Understandable.
sits on your dresser.
Thank you.
Elves, huh?
Yes.
That's fun.
Like I said, I'm not sure I should be concerned, or there is reason for concern. But I can't not look into it.
There's reasons to find a reason to be concerned. I think the most
A valid reason
Yeah,
to be
basically, looking at it.
concerned?
It's the same mantra of like all the bad things that can happen will happen. So you prepare for those, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find anything else.
Well, at least we have a starting point. It's better than last time. We're gonna have the big gray bold guy come straight to us and say, "It's me. I'm doing it." So that's. Hey, I don't know if I've ever actually thanked you for helping.
It is not a problem at all. If you... It helps me learn about magic, and it prevents you from being a problem, to put it in a way.
Yeah, I get that. Anyway, where are my crash? I can literally take the floor. I'm not picky.
Honestly, the bed isn't much better.
Looks comfy.
It is a little better, but it's a thin mattress, if it can even be called that.
It looks like that felony looks like his culture. I hear they have like beds they like roll out. I guess I guess that was exactly that, but same concept. Anyway.
You can take the bed.
No, your house. Besides, I barely feel anymore.
That
I'll
is
just
true.
take the kitchen. And these pillows.
Fair. That is okay. But yes, we do have some time, though.
Oh, we'll pull the stairs back down then.
But yes, we do have some time, so I think we have some time to see if we can find anything else.
Well, let's look at what's on our table right now. So elves. Big scary voice. Who'd you say said it? Was it Nia?
Zia.
Zia. That won't be confusing.
The drow.
Still won't be confusing.
But yeah, it's...
That wasn't rhetorical, I was being honest.
Oh.
And I'm guessing not all the aftershocks are done with the necro either. I mean, if obviously it's still happening to me, it might be happening to others too. I've got to keep an eye out for
I do think you were...
necro aftermath effects. Or...
I do think you were one of the most affected. At least in regards to not mentally. That has scarred some people.
Yeah.
It's not every day you see zombies.
No, it's not. I mean, chamber is still down there. The pathway is collapsed, and like I'm sure most
Yes.
of it is behind those things. But
There is
is
more
still
to
a
be
risk
found.
of-
There's more to be found, but the elevator needs to be fixed first.
What I'm worried about is, like, say the scenario of bad elf guy finds bad thing down in Necro Lair, then, like, our old problem and a new problem. You get a picture I'm painting?
Yes. Well, if the voice only talked to Zia, that's the row. It's probably going to affect us, but we might have some time. And I think most people are going to have a difficult time getting down there without the elevator. It is sort of blocked off anyway. At least the way that we have.
True. Can I ever roll out corpse, especially with the Atlantis recruiting thing?
Oh, was it Atlantis? I thought it was Talaris. I thought you said Talaris.
Talaris, I don't know. I'll be honest, I have them all like in one section of my brain called bad people, and I just run with that.
Here, give me
My
one
mind's chock
moment.
full of barrier shit.
Darius, are you still... Can you hear me? Darius. Unfortunate. Well, might as well continue looking.
I wonder. Okay, hear me out. So, the text, or like the theory we run off is, elves' birth rates are connected to folk tales and lore and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the best places that those get spread are normally the most, like, not uncivilized, not the right word, but I'm trying to allude to the wasteland. There's lots of stuff out there people don't know about.
That is true, and
So if we...
I think
maybe
technically we're
someday
already...
we can venture down there and check for elves, if there is a connection.
I think we are already doing it ourselves. Now, at least, it's unavoidable, I'm fairly certain. People need to know about it.
And we don't quite know if it's a bad thing yet.
Yes, people need to know about it to do something about it. Because I'm fairly certain it would happen anyway.
Guess just limiting the number to an acceptable amount, if we can.
Yes.
Because it's like, if his enemy of like, if you know about it, you're vulnerable to do it, to it.
Right now, if my memory serves me correct, unless people have been listening in, which should be difficult at least, Darius, Rose, you, me, Zia, Conga Bo, I think that's it. For now, at least. I trust Darius to keep it quiet. Probably. Unless it becomes relevant. He would... I'm pretty sure he would only reveal it if it wasn't necessary. But yes, the... Conkenbo probably don't think much of it, so they might not think it's a secret that needs to be kept. And I don't know Rose enough.
I think we'll have a better feel for it tomorrow. It
Yes.
just happened.
I do
So
feel.
there hasn't been enough time to settle
I
with
feel
it.
like the most likely one to talk about it is Rose, because I don't think it would be very relevant to Conk and Bow, at least not at this point in time.
Yeah, they're usually preoccupied with their own stuff.
They do have a shop to run,
I think.
but yes.
I've gotten so bad at my other job because I keep coming down here. I had my first client in months today.
That's good.
I'm not losing my touch though, it's really apparent.
Hmm.
I couldn't even, like, I went to go out to advertise and I couldn't think of anything to say. I got distracted by that bumbling suit of armor and the words were lost on me.
Suit of armor?
Yeah, there's a, I don't know if it's a guy in there or if there's a magical thing. I wouldn't doubt either, but he just bumbles around. I think he tries stealing
Attention
stuff.
roleplay. Please report to the respawn room.
I suddenly have an urge to fall asleep, get tired, and do the bed.
Or we could research. That's why I have us in this position. It's only been 4 hours.
Okay, what if I make it awkward by standing over you?
Let's go.
I'm registering this as passing out.
Okay.
Everything went really well. You all did a fantastic job tonight. Apparently, we had no major hiccups. Nothing terrible happened. The website held. We had something like 4,000 people were waiting to get in when it started. Also, according to the count that I received, there were 40,000 people watching Callous Row across everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go,
I had a thing about that.
My chat told me they couldn't find me on the website. Like, they were trying to track me and they couldn't find me there.
Oh no!
We'll have to check into that. You gotta make sure those problems are taken
We
care
will
of.
do improvements over time for sure.
But
there's
this,
a couple
this,
more down.
this release went off really, really well. Everybody did a great job. Thank
Yeah!
you so much for being a part of this. Thank you again to the map makers, Space Dragon, and all of them. For all the work they did.
Good job, kid. And also, like, I'll just say a little thing for a second. I know it was a bit laggy. I'm gonna be spending entire week giving everyone at least 5 more frames in all maps is the hopes. Hopefully it happens. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Good job, everybody. I have other maps to go and thank. I'll see you guys. Thank you again.
See you later. Take care.
Hey!
He has tiny legs.
He's always had tiny legs. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Yes, it was.
I'm like off to the corner and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. So, chat. That was the thing that happened. But yeah. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. Yeah, who can I raid? Yeah, give it a moment. Come on. Okay, who's live? Lily's probably gonna be ending. I feel like most of these people are going to be ending. Ending soon. But yeah. I need to get more raid targets. But yeah. Wait. Oh, there's the camera. Yeah. Have a good night, all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for you're technically participating, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making this great. Because all of yous, at least as a group, we wouldn't be able to do this without you. Yeah. Have a good night.